And just because I watch a video or parts of a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to get myself criminally in trouble. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. My mother died.
What proof do you have that your mother died?
My mother did not die.
Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch. Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Christmas time is here, a time when friends draw near. Gather round ye old microphone and lend us your little ears. It's that umbrella guy and Megan Fox, not the one with the weird toe thumbs. It's your favorite pair, there's not much they won't dare. It's Christmas time with Mug. Jingle, jangle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it's gonna derail. A bug raid here and a hangry raid there. Don't worry, folks, there's pizza bites to spare. Tinsel, tansel, gifts on the rug. It's time for Christmas cheer with Mug. Jingle, jangle, tinsel, tansel. Ooh, jingle, jangle, tinsel, tansel.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Christmas week. Oh, my goodness. It's coming down the pipe, isn't it? Christmas is coming. Santa's on his way. I hope everybody has their Christmas shopping done. And, I hope you're ready for it. What about you, Tug? Are you ready for it?
Yeah, man, today was crazy. I punched a mall Santa. I was walking by and he was like, "What up, ho ho ho?" And I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. Yeah, yeah. It's almost Christmas. The kids today actually went down to have their first bout of getting free presents. They got some from their grandmama. And then let's see, then they're gonna have Christmas Eve presents and have Christmas Day presents. Good Lord. So.
I know. I'm taking the kids shopping tomorrow for their dad. I waited till the last minute for Dad's presents. We normally do. Dad's last. He's always last. But we got to go tomorrow, so it should be interesting. We'll see what we get, what we find. Actually, it's not true that he's totally last. I have a couple of presents I already ordered, so those are already here. But it's Christmas already. Can you believe it? It's crazy.
It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild.
Speaking of wild, apparently there was a bankruptcy hearing today that was quite wild.
Yeah, I heard about a little of that. Salsa.
Yeah. So I wanted to play a little bit of Jeremy's video. I'm not going to go over the whole thing because we have Racket's emails to go over. And it's funny. I gotta make a correction. I said last night on your stream that it was Bruce Matskin who was writing Rekieta.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out I just thought it was Bruce because of the way it was written. It wasn't Bruce at all.
That's okay. So it reads like Bruce emails. That first one, you remember how they always accused Jeremy and Randy of doing the same emails? It's like Randy's, they're all written by Jeremy. Maybe that happened or something. I'm not really sure because it certainly did read like that.
I actually do think Bruce wrote it. And I think that Volmit copied and pasted it.
That's what it smelled like to me.
So it's actually Volmit who is writing Rekieta. And it is hilarious. And guys, it's gone on all day long. There are more emails. many more. Now, we'll probably not get to all of them tonight because Rackets is actually going to do a stream on this, on just the emails between him and this idiot we call Volmit. And it's going to be hilarious. It's either going to be tonight or tomorrow night. He's going to let me know if he's got the time tonight to get a stream fired up, because he's on vacay. So he's going to let me know. So I will let you know. And if he is going to do it tonight, I will be redirecting you guys over there. And if it's tomorrow, we'll let you know about that too. It's going to be funny, you guys. But I'm going to go over a few of them because it's hysterical. But before we get to that, I do want to go. I mean, wait. First of all, though, Tug, I dared these people to drag Nick into this. Can you believe they did it?
God, man. I've always been like, we're the nicest people ever, especially compared to what they might run into.
Compared to what they might run into. I begged them to do it, and then they did.
Well, not only that, but if they keep down this road, what will happen is they'll run into people that will make Nick Rekieta look like the nicest person in the world. And
yes.
And they'll be like, hey, this is the way it'll play. They'll be like, oh, look, they'll come after all of these people that are pro Hale's side of things, and it's like, no, they'll come after everything and they will make them cry. It will.
Oh, if anybody can make you cry, it's Nick Rekieta. Like, he will make you cry for sure.
I'm just saying, man. They'll step into a nest of things they don't want. It will make Paint Chips look like a schoolboy,
Oh, Paint Chips, by the way, is such a coward. He's such a joke. What a joke, this guy. He can't put his money where his mouth is. He's a big mouth, but he's a coward. So, Oh, by the way, folks, I did make a video today that you guys can check out later if you haven't already seen it, where I go over the Dan Owen case, his motion to dismiss, and then also the order dismissing the case. I did make a video about that in my quest to keep some of the filings, in a shorter version. It wasn't really a short video, though. It turned out to be an hour.
That's a long ass freaking filing there.
I know. And I went over both. I went over the filing and the order. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you bookmark it and go click on it for later, because I did spend a lot of time on that.
I think that motion to dismiss, with prejudice, I think that one should be read to anybody that ever thinks about voting for that man.
Oh, for sure.
I'm telling you, you need to give that to anybody that runs against him. Anybody with the Otter Creek area, give that to them and be like, look, just read portions of that as part of your campaign on why this guy will be terrible. I mean, it is the craziest thing I've ever read coming from an elected official.
Yeah, it's awful. I also pointed out that I think the judge calling his email directing the sheriff not to enforce, he called it innocuous.
Yeah.
And I think that if we were looking at it, the court is supposed to look at the plaintiff's filing as most favorable to the plaintiff. And if the judge were truly applying that standard to the plaintiff's claims, then that email the judge should have seen that email in the way Jeremy Hales would see it. And it wouldn't be, Jeremy did not see it as innocuous. Jeremy saw it as a smoking gun that the prosecutor directed the sheriff not to protect him. And I think the judge made a mistake, a big mistake, by calling that email innocuous and not giving him what he is due, which is in the light most favorable, right? I don't think he got it. I don't think he got that.
Well, expecting that politicians in that area, people that they run for office too, and they need little pals in that area to help them out. Yeah, good luck getting anything happening like that. I mean, we knew that was going to go like this again. When when the antis, they were like, oh, this stuff's the problem, man. Even Jeremy was talking about it at one time and being like, this is probably the most difficult one we filed, and it's going to be a hard travel,
Yeah, no, absolutely nobody expected this judge to not dismiss it.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
one.
even with appeals, the whole idea, even with an appeals court, like how high up are you going to have to go? You're going to have to go to the highest level, to get this. And even then, I mean, it is, because it is a slog. You never know. You're going after elected officials, and all of these people are elected officials. They protect their own. So I'm never shocked when judges are like, no, I don't want accountability, because that could turn into accountability for them too.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not shocked either. And it's going to have to go to appeals, and the appeals court's probably going to smack it down. And then it's going to go to the Supreme Court. And hopefully the Supreme Court decides to look at it, because as I mentioned in the video, they searched and there is no case like this. There's no case law on it. There's nothing like it, which means it has a pretty decent shot at getting the Supreme Court's attention. Of course, the Supreme Court gets to choose what it is that they look at. So it's a needle in a haystack kind of thing. And well, we'll see what happens. You like my new background, everyone? Everyone said, a bunch of people say they like it. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I like it too. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can make it work. I have to give up a screen in order for this to work.
If you put a couple snakes in there and stuff, that looks like one of those packages we're mailing you.
Some hissing cockroaches just running around on the floor.
Just like it. That was one of my saddest moments today, that there wasn't enough time to make any of that. I even told the little one, I was like, man, we didn't have time to do a leg warmer thing.
Well,
we'll have to make up for it. We'll have to double the trouble next time.
I'm sure you'll think of something horrible to do to me this Christmas.
Yeah, actually, I went over to the pet store today because I had to get some food for my pets, and I did notice. Yeah, hey folks, I had this wonderful idea today, by the way. Remember the bench that never was? I was thinking there should be something that's tangible, like the snake that really was, and we could mail it. I saw a snake the size of Megan Fox for about $150.
The size of me?
That's it was pretty big.
Dang.
Yeah, that could be your live streaming buddy,
I'm not as scared of snakes as I am of spiders. I might actually like a snake, when I was living on my own, when I first moved out of my parents' house, I strongly considered getting a snake. But I was concerned I would get the wrong kind and it wouldn't be friendly and it would scare me. But I did consider it. I don't hate snakes. I don't. Ooh, someone found a rattlesnake.
Megan.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, you can mail it to me. Yeah,
sure. I don't
you
want
just have
it.
to look at the rules about live animal. For real, I don't care. Send me a snake. Nothing would ever bother me with that.
Hey, Megan isn't big. It's true. According to Rosalind, I'm pocket-sized. Rosalind.
I mean, it was. It really
pocket size. She's like, I put Megan in my pocket and off we went. And
this thing, I was like, man, if you stretch that thing out, that looks like it's a 5'4" individual, to be honest. It was,
I am more than 4 feet.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being that short. My grandma was 4'10". She was right at 4'11", because I used to watch her climb up on the little ladder and put scissors on top of the refrigerator. And I used to think, oh God, please, if anything, I want to be tall like my granny. And then I found out she's freaking under 5 feet tall.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, when I grow up, I dwarf my grandmother. It's like, my one wish on this.
That's so cute. Somebody super tips are not working, are unavailable. I just checked them and they're working. So you probably did a typo. It's super tip without the S. It's not super tips. It's super tip.
Without the T. It's not tits.
It's not tits. It's super tip. patreon.gg/Megan Fox. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. And please do support the show with super tips if you can, if you want to, if you have the extra money. And if you don't, just hit that like and subscribe, because everybody is welcome here, whether you can send a super chat or a super tip or not. We just appreciate you being here. And it's a great place to hang out with friends. And, you know, somebody told me they would be wrapping presents tonight while listening. So for those of you wrapping presents while listening to this show, I'm just glad you're here. Like, I really am. I'm just glad to be with you all. And I love you guys. And I love the chat. I love getting emails from you guys. I just want to apologize for not getting back to a lot of you. I've had so many emails in the last couple weeks that I'm so behind. But I do want you to know that I try to read them all. And I can't get back to every single one of you, but I do read them all. So thank you so much. And just thanks for being here. And you can always support the channel if you want to by just hitting that like button. And just you being here is enough for me. It's a great Christmas present. And if you want to go beyond that, there's Cash App, there's Venmo. I will be tomorrow. I will be using the Cash App and the Venmo on Mr. Fox's presents. He doesn't know that I've been saving up in there. And so he thinks that he gave me a budget to spend on him, but he doesn't know that I'm going to blow the budget. So that's fun. That's fun. I always love doing that. I've been saving up. And he's going to be shocked. So that's fun.
I'm going to see something funny real quick before we get...
Sure.
Remember Hod? You remember...
Hod.
Yeah.
It's funny
Now we
because
have
me and my best friend have a joke about Hod, because when we text each other and try to say God, it always corrects to Hod. And so we've been saying Hod for years.
Well, you know, there's a new one now. So we have Hod, and now we have here it is. We have Thank You Leard. Thank you, Leard Hod. You know. Praise the Leard.
Praise the Leard.
Perfect.
Praise the Leard. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're amazing. And I'm like, well, at least there's consistency.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share let's look at the bankruptcy court stream, because there is this really strange thing that happened, Tug, in the bankruptcy filing, in the bankruptcy court hearing. There was a person there that I did not expect to be there. And let's listen and hear who this might be.
Fathom what's going on. And then we're told about Fleesa. Yeah, George, why don't you take that one away?
So she asked, well, who is Lisa? Because Lisa's not listed anywhere on her bankruptcy paperwork. She's not listed as a creditor and wasn't even listed on the amended creditors list, not even on the second amended creditors list, not even on the third amended creditors list. And so Attorney Ramsaran said that he was considering adding her as a creditor, and they gave her the information to join via Zoom. But no, she's not even speaking. Why can't she just speak for herself?
Hold the phone. Hold the heckin' phone.
I'm telling you, I got a conspiracy theory on why.
All right, tell me about it.
This is okay. You gotta think like a moron to really make these things work, right?
Hold on, let me put on my moron hat. Hold on.
I gotta
let me get here. My antlers are sitting right here. Let me put those on. Let me put on my dummy hat. Okay.
Yes, do you have a dunce cap? Yes.
I have a dunce. Well, the antlers will have to do. Okay, my reindeer antlers are now on my head. All right.
Okay, so
let's go.
I wonder, like, there were two ways of this going, but the dumbest one, and yet I could still see them trying to do this. Maybe, you know, with the Ohio lawyer coming up, maybe the way that they think they can get around being transparent about where money comes from is saying that money did indeed come from 2L, but she didn't actually collect money in her name or anything like that. Actually, that was just a loan.
That's not going to work. We have literal proof that she collected the money in her name.
No. You're using logic. Don't use logic. Think like an ecosystem.
Like a moron. I'm trying, but I can't. It's
It
so
hurts.
hard.
It hurts.
Hurts, Tug. It hurts.
I also wondered on the other side
Stupid
of
burns.
that. I wondered if, again, they might have told her some stupid thing, and they're all idiots. So if she could believe this,
True.
could this be a way to bait her in to kind of trying to sue her? You know what I mean?
To sue who?
To sue Lisa, because remember all the
Wait,
people that
why
were
would
listed.
why would Fleesa want her to sue her?
Well, she wouldn't tell her that at first. They would trick her into, because Saran Wrap is her lawyer. At the end of the day, Saran Wrap supposedly, at least, is her lawyer. Definitely not 2L's lawyer. And nobody on that side, including BBB anymore, none of them like her. So they could pop her in, trick her dumbass into popping up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna really own the germ today, and then pop in and and they're like, "Psych, we're actually suing your fat ass."
I don't think I'm following this conspiracy theory.
Yeah, think about it. Okay, because all the other creditors that are listed in there too, they also were listed as people they're trying to sue. We're gonna sue later on.
Oh,
Yeah. So
maybe she's gonna say she's
you
suing
stole my
Lynette.
$100K.
No. But it would have to be Lisa doing. Lisa would be the one saying, "I'm going to sue her."
No.
Money.
What they would do is they would trick her into getting involved. They got to think again like an ecosystem, or you're thinking too much. You're thinking too much.
God.
Remember, their creditor
I can't
list,
turn my brain
it
off
included
like that.
everybody that they wanted to sue, and they were like, yeah, there's people that could possibly sue me, but I'm going to sue them too. So they tell her to get involved, so they can flush away any chance of litigation that Lisa could do. But while they got her there, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to sue you too.
But what would Lisa have to sue Lynette for?
No, because she has definitely said some very colorful things about Lisa Lee.
Well, yeah, but I mean, all of
she's talked about putting her in jail, and again, she's done all the same things that they said they're going to sue us for. Hell, I have recordings of her saying the shit. Oh my God, I'm going to sue you because you called my criminal man a criminal. Well, guess what? Lynette did all that too. So. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, Esther sent me a huge 100 on Venmo. Says, while my ADHD self is crash crocheting the last couple of gifts as I'm listening to you and Tug, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Thank you so much. That is so generous and so kind. I love the thought of crash crocheting, by the way. I love crocheting. That. Yeah, I love that.
It sounds like a contact sport. I kind of like that.
Crash crocheting. I got so into the crocheting my blanket, my bouquet blanket, until I got to the very end where now I have to crochet all the roses. I got about a quarter of them done, and I haven't touched it in 2 weeks. And I know it's going to be like it's going to last me all winter. I had plans to make more, but making the roses is so tedious.
Dude, I had somebody crocheted. Check these out real fast. Yeah, I'm not remembering. You can put this back up in 1 second.
Okay, hold on. You do what you got to do. You've got the controls. You know how to do it.
There were 3 blankets.
Look at this.
These are 2 of them. Yeah, these are the ones that kids come and do. Now again, it's hard to take a picture.
Were any of them for me?
If they were, they aren't now. I mean, no, none at all. You know what the funniest thing about the leg warmer thing is? So I actually thought the leg warmers were something that had been sitting the last, say, 12 days. That's why they're the thing I'm joking about, right? Well, I looked at the postmark on them, and apparently those they were mailed a lot earlier than that, but there's some European thing that got hung up in the mail. It took them forever to clear customs. So I was like, oh shit, these people, because the person who made them was like, I thought they were lost. And I kept thinking, why'd you think they were lost? They've only been mailed like what, 2 weeks or something. You know, nope, much longer than that.
Oh, they're really beautiful though.
Yeah, those
Really,
are
really
amazing.
pretty.
Like that is for real.
I love you people out there who do your knitting and your crocheting. You're so awesome. My little fox blanket with the fox head that I put on top of my whiskey bottle is the coolest thing I've ever seen. You guys make some of the coolest things. You're so creative. I love this chat. I swear our chat is one of the most talented chats, not to mention the diamond paintings. Amazing. Just amazing stuff. The puppets that they made for you.
The stuff you've made and sent to Megan through me
that I'm never going to see.
Amazing. Yeah, that gold grill you made for it. No.
I want my leg warmers.
Hey, those puppets that I have. Oh my God, those things
so
are
cool.
Crazy. Yes. I love to pop those out and goof off with them.
Chat, make sure you are set up to receive memberships. Make sure right now that you are set up to receive memberships. Rosalind Duke is about to drop Christmas memberships on all of you. So make sure that you are set up to receive them. I don't really know how to do that. I just know it's in your settings somewhere. But make sure that you're set to receive gifted memberships because Rosalind's about to do a Christmas membership gifting drop. And just do it.
Man, that's awesome. Look, I've gotten 2 Venmos while I'm here. I got a hundo there.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yes, and may your hodliness be filled with holiday cheer. Yeah. Merry Christmas for you. That's awesome. And I got one also from Sally. What's up? You know, by the way, I see who that is. I'm not going to connect 1 and 1. You know who I'm talking about there for you, and appreciate that. Thank you. That's amazing. That's very awesome of you all. Thank you.
It's really great. Christmas.
Yeah, my Christmas present made it on time too. So the only thing I bought for myself this year, the only thing I really wanted was I decided this year I was going to buy the Blu-ray set of Supernatural, and I bought it on Black Friday because it was like $70-something. 15 seasons.
Oh my gosh, my girls love that show so much. It's funny that you love it. I'm gonna have to tell them they will love that. They love that show.
I ordered it and they were like, yeah, I know you ordered it on Black Friday. And they kept kicking the date back. They're like, you're going to get it on January the 6th. And it was like, yeah, I better not. I better get it before it's been that'll be like, 6 weeks from when I ordered it. But it came today, right before Christmas. So I was like,
oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Well, the Christmas gift I bought myself actually came from the chat. So one of you chatters dropped an unbelievable amount of money for Christmas for me and said, buy something just for me. And so I did. I bought the iPad Air and I can't believe that I can't believe I have given my children iPads and I've never bought one for myself. After having it for a week or two, I am like, wow, I was missing out. One of my favorite things to do on it is coloring. How stupid is that? But it is amazing. And another one of you in the chat actually bought me an Apple Pencil, sent me an Apple Pencil.
That's
you guys are amazing.
Yeah, I got the Scribe. I did get that. I counted as a work device that I would have never bought without somebody being like, buy something for yourself. So I got it. And that thing is fun, man. It makes going through transcripts so much more fun,
Oh yeah, I have actually had a lot of fun with the pencil, highlighting and going through transcripts and stuff for sure. MQs, don't worry, we will be getting to the Rekieta emails. I promise. So let's get back to the bankruptcy because I just want to go over just a little bit of this, not a ton.
Plenty of time too.
Yeah, we got lots of time. We started, but I do want to figure out what is Lisa doing in the bankruptcy. Why would she? First of all, remember that she said Jeremy has no right to get into her financials. Remember she said that. Now she's entered into this thing.
Yep.
By herself, she did it willingly, and she thinks there's still no right to her financials.
Well, she kept saying the bankruptcy too has nothing to do with me. Remember, she spent all that time trying to convince people that she has nothing to do with it. She never had anything to do with on the front end with money, which is a lie because she helped fundraise the money for it,
Right.
lied about it, that it has nothing to do with her now. And now she's trying to, poke herself into it. Oh, it's just craziness.
It is craziness. It's absolute craziness. So I don't know. I don't understand this, but let's listen in here. Let's listen and see what could possibly be happening.
Didn't turn her camera on either. Still won't show the world what she really looks like. Now, you're going to see it. You absolutely will see it. It's coming. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Well, yeah, because she's going to be deposed.
And it was then at that point where the trustee said, how do you spell her last name? And then changed Lisa's name to appear on the screen.
Now, I got to ask, ladies, why would Fleesa be in a creditor's meeting?
That's what I want to know.
Any ideas? What's your hypothesis?
You want to go first, Dee? What do you think?
I think she's there because she's nosy and she just wants to weasel her way in. And the only way she can do that is to become a creditor so that she has the opportunity to watch without being caught behind the scenes.
Okay, but if that were the
fraud.
case, it's not only fraud, but also it's really risky, right? It's really risky to be claiming you have some claim here and then you don't actually have one.
Right.
Just to be there, I can't imagine that could be the case. She's not that stupid, is she? I know. I should listen to
my God.
Stop laughing at me.
I'm laughing at the idea that she's not that stupid. I'm like, I realize, Megan, that you like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but really think about that and think about what we've seen over the last year.
Okay, fair. I do think that she was recording the last hearing.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Actually, I think in the Ohio, in the Ohio,
the Ohio one.
Yeah, because in the Ohio protective order there, she was, she's supposed to be a witness. And the way that she talked about it kind of amazed me because I would love somebody to ask her about what she means by her explanations, because she kept saying things like, I'm a witness, so of course I'm gonna hear it. And I'm like, no, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be sitting on the line listening in. So I think she was sitting on the line with somebody like LP or especially JC, man. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Remind me. We'll go with the JC and the whole Lisa thing because I don't know. I'm missing something in there, and I want to see like your opinion on why things are the way they are.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say though that TST just dropped $200 on Venmo. Holy crap, you guys! Mr. Fox is gonna be out of his mind. And this is really cool because what I'm getting him is a gift certificate to a shop he really likes that he never spends money on himself, and he will have no choice but to spend money on himself, which is so great. And oh man, this is so awesome. Thank you so much. That's so great, TST. Thank you.
I know, man. People have been, I've had a couple of people write and be like, you got to, buy something, but you have to buy something. It's not for the kids or anything.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay. That's kind of weird for me.
It's weird, but it's nice. I have not bought myself something in a really long time. So getting that directive from someone was like, okay, what would I buy if I just wanted something for myself? And I don't really buy myself stuff. And I have been so happy with this iPad. I can't even tell you. I am like, my kids have been calling me an iPad kid now. They're like, oh my God, mom's an iPad kid. How cute. Like, stop it. Stop making fun of me. Oh, by the way, last night, speaking of Christmas and Christmas movies, oh my gosh. Last night, I told my children, I was like, all right, listen, I'm tired of all these happy Christmas movies. I am going to traumatize you with the Christmas movies I had to watch when I was a kid. That's it. We're watching Disney's One Magic Christmas. And they were like, what? What do you mean you're going to traumatize us? I'm like, it's not Christmas until your dad dies in a horrific accident. And they were like, we don't want to watch something depressing. I'm like, no, well, you're going to, because Disney thought that when I was a kid, when I was 6 years old, I should watch this movie where like an entire family is annihilated, and that's a Christmas movie, and you're going to watch it too. And we're all going to have a great time. And so they were all like, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. And of course, it's not a terrible movie. It's got Mary Steenburgen is in it. It's a wonderful movie. It's really great. It's kind of a play on It's a Wonderful Life. But it does have some tragedy in it, but it's not real tragedy. So it's all fine because it all works out in the end. But they were dying throughout this movie. When all the bad stuff was happening, they were like, I can't believe you're making us watch this. We're going to have depression for Christmas. And but at the end, it was so cute. They were like, aw, that might be the best Christmas movie I've ever seen. I'm like, see, back in the day, they knew how to do it. And my one daughter, she goes, I'm feeling very grateful for what I have. I said, see, that's the point. There it is. You got it. So if you haven't shown your children One Magic Christmas, a Disney movie from the 80s, and you haven't traumatized them with that, they need it. They really need it. So you show that to them, and they will suddenly appreciate everything they have, and they love their parents for at least a day and a half.
My little one, she said that she wanted a Christmas movie. So I was like, okay. So I was scrolling through, have all the regular ones. She's like, no, boring, Dad, boring. And then she points at that one. It's like, that Krampus? You want to watch Krampus? Yeah. She's like, yeah. And I was like, are you sure? So I showed her the trailer of it, and she was like, oh yeah, that's
oh my goodness.
Oh, that was
hilarious.
Really funny.
She's a Scream, that one.
Yeah, she's a funny
She's
one.
got a whole other thing going on with the things she likes to watch.
I'm telling you. And she's like, I'm like, we should sit down. What's your favorite, snuggle up and, get under the blankets and, get a stuffed animal and have some popcorn. And she's like, Pennywise.
Pennywise, of course. Pennywise.
Why Pennywise? I'm like, you do understand. She's like, he's cute. I was like, he's not cute. He's definitely not cute.
Not cute. Oh my God, it's so that she's not scared by those things. It's fun.
Yeah, actually, both. That's one thing. Like, I want for my kids. Like, this is the way I grew up, though. Okay, I grew up where my parents. This is on the beginning of horror. Newer type of horror movies. When you see the 80s type of horror movies, but my parents didn't care about that because, corn syrup and fake tentacles and stuff, that's not the danger in life. The danger in life is more person oriented, so they were like, yeah, I don't care about that. So I haven't, as long as, there are obviously certain things you're like, no way, a kid can't see that at all. But her sister,
she's funny.
Yeah, well, her sister she showed her Pennywise to probably scare her at one time,
but it didn't scare her.
No, she loved it.
She's a beast. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
She's a funny one.
Meanwhile, my 11-year-old cannot handle anything scary. He won't even watch Stranger Things with us. I'm like, dude, your sister watched this when she was 7. Like, you're gonna be fine. Like, or maybe she was 8 or 9, but still, like, hello, you're going to be fine. It's fine. He's like, I can't take the noises, Mom. I don't like the noises. The noises that the demo dogs make and the demogorgons, they make that weird clicking noise or whatever it is. He's like, I can't take the noise, Mom. It scares me even when I'm in another room and I hear it. He's like, I can't. I just can't.
Well, at least he knows the limitations, man.
Yeah, true. All right, let's see. There's a little bit more of this.
That's a good observation. Yeah. She always wants to be in the no.
Yep.
Or
and privy to
you know,
information.
Poppy Seed always wants it up that nose.
She loves being privy to insider information.
It's fucking funny.
I
Actually.
wholeheartedly believe that she was recording this meeting.
Or could it be that Lynette reached out to Tug? Lynette has actually moved forward with representation to legally sue and go after the stolen donated money against Lisa Lee. Therefore, there is going to be a lawsuit. Therefore, Lisa Lee, the head flea, is now going to be a creditor.
You think
Good.
they set her up?
You think they set her up?
See, I'm telling you, that's what I mean. That is
Wow.
quite
But
possible.
set who? See, who's getting set up? Lisa?
Lisa
Or-
Lee, yes, you know, get her involved and be like, dun dun dun, you're actually getting sued, Tubbs. You know?
Who's smart enough to do that?
Oh.
Nobody on that side is smart enough to do the long con.
I don't know. No. It wouldn't be the long con. You got to think like there's some vicious people in that ecosystem, and Lisa turned on the most vicious people.
Oh, yeah,
in the
that's true. She
ecosystem.
blocked Bruce from her chat.
Yeah, and I mean Bruce is a vicious mofo. He is a very, you know, he's a get even kind of person. And again, I really believe that she owes her channel to him, but she talked trash about him multiple occasions. And then she blocks him that we find out, like you said. God, man, you know he's got
You
a
know
little
what else I
even in
think
him.
happened? Remember when we found out that Bruce hated Leslie?
Mhm.
Because on that one stream where he was
Yep.
just basically telling her she was stupid.
Oh yeah. hmm
I think it's possible that Fleesa took Leslie's side in that and didn't like Bruce treating her that way. And boy, would that anger Bruce because he hates women anyway, especially women he can't control.
You know, is that is exactly how Lynette described John Cook to me.
Really?
Yes, hates women. Like that is her exact. And she said that she would never forgive Lisa because she told Lisa while she left John Cook, and she used that against her. And I was like, you know, I never got clarification on what she
How?
used, like how she used it, you know, against her. But that's what she said. She said that she hated her for it because she had used that against her.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, hate is a strong word. It is. It is a very strong word, and she used it quite a bit. You know, while she also reached into the godly pocket thing too. That was kind of funny. I really thought.
The Hodley pocket.
Yeah. She was like, "I love Hod."
I love Hod. Hod be with you this Christmas season.
Well, have you seen the size of her? She's taking a lot of bait, George. I don't think bait is something she leaves sitting around. So, okay. There's something going on there. And I can assure you, we might be in the no-no because the Momos, they're everywhere.
They are.
Well, I mean, Lisa herself is a mole.
Let's transition to Gene.
Okay.
Okay.
So
all right.
Gene's
that's
in
all
there.
we get.
And
I forgot to tell you something. So, you remember you saw those messages that that Hales was putting up. You know, the teaser bombshells. You know, like I'm sure you've seen them. I'm sure you've seen his couple. Well, if not, let me pull one of them up. That way, give me a minute, because he talks about moles. You know, and I have a point to this. Give me a second here. God, this takes forever. Here we go. Okay.
I just got
saw.
a text from Rosalind that says, "Praise Hod, gang, gang."
So you saw these kind of posts, right, popping up, yeah, where he was posting where he's asking, "Would you be willing to testify in federal court?" And the person was like, "I will state the truth to what was told to me from any party. You don't need my permission. You can subpoena me. Either way, I got your back." you know? So you gotta, you got somebody talking about it. So anyway, we've been talking, you know, there's moles. They keep popping, you know, people, there are people that are either waking up to the reality of who they're dealing with or just whatever. Well, I was curious. I thought one of the people that had been talking, let's say there's an ecosystemer that I've been talking to, and I was curious if that was them, you know, because no, it wasn't. There's another one. So that is not the ecosystemer there. So they have another leak. Another one that will be at least at least two in the moment that are talking about what's happening, and God knows how many other ones that have come up. I mean, we know LP, you know, was a mole herself, so fun time.
Yeah, there's a lot of moles, All right, let's get on to the reason why we're here, shall we? We are here because the Anti-Hales ecosystem has decided it's a good idea to harass Nick Rekieta through email.
Oh, yeah.
They have decided, and you know, much like they always do, like motivating lawyers to go after them forever, they have now motivated Nick Rekieta to cover some of this, at least.
Yeah, well, the laugh at their idiot. I mean, God, you would think Volpe, if anybody, you know, Mr. Oh my God, they talked about my my baby mama. You would think that guy wouldn't want to pick a fight with anybody.
But he picks a fight with the 800-pound gorilla. Okay. All right. We'll see how that goes for you. And also with someone who is infinitely smarter than he is and is not going to put up with any of his crap. And so Vomit. So it wasn't Bruce. I thought it was Bruce because the way it was written, it sounds like Bruce. And in fact, there is a serious lack of spelling errors in this first email, which leads me to believe that it's absolutely Bruce. Because
well,
a Vomit can't write anything without spelling mistakes.
You all laughed at Bruce too. And after you laughed at Bruce, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a, you know, BBB, butthurt Bruce.
Mish says motivating Nick is going to be a very bad idea. Yeah, I told them. I told them it would be.
Yeah, because he usually suffers from, you know, lack of motivation with like getting certain things. He's like, I don't care about that one. Not really my thing.
I've been kind of keeping him up to date on this throughout the months, you know. Probably I've been telling him about some of it for over a year now. But he has never been motivated to actually say anything or do anything until today.
It's like that with the Depp trial. You know, he's like, it doesn't interest me. But then when it hit a critical mass, he was like, oh crap, this really is interesting. You know, you just have to have that moment that gets a person interested. And these people, you know, coming in and trying to talk.
That they should contact him.
But don't.
And to be honest, so this is really funny. Me and the girls have been keeping a little cheat sheet just for Nick on the characters in this case. And it's funny because this was something we discussed months ago. It was like, we should make a cheat sheet for him. He's going to need it when he decides he wants to get involved in this. So I just want to let you guys know, I sent it to him today.
The funny thing too is, you know, they like to try to get under people's skin and upset them. Like, he's dealt with a lot worse people than them, so you know, he just doesn't care. So when you run into a person that doesn't care, you can't hurt their feelings. Oh, but you can hurt Volpe. Probably doesn't want that fight because he seems like a really sensitive lad sometimes.
Oh yeah, very sensitive. He's not going to survive this very well, I don't think. So let's pull up the email that was sent. Now, I, for some reason, thought this was sent by Bruce because of the way it was written.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. These are all emails between Vomit and Nick Rekieta. Now, I have put them in a Google document so we could do them in order and so I could redact email addresses. Do you want to be Vomit or Nick?
You know what sucks is like in the in reading. I don't know. Just flip a coin. I don't care. I'll take Vomit.
All right. Well, you get to start then.
Okay. Nick. I like how he just writes out of there, with Nick. The premise of everything Megan Fox is reporting on her stream with you is that Preston's thumbnail lawsuit was found to have been frivolous. It has never been found frivolous. By the way, it has,
It
folks.
has been, though.
Yes. Actually,
It
let's
Do you
prove
have
that real fast. I've still
Yeah,
got it
you've
up,
got
pulled
that.
up.
Yeah. Hold on.
So
You
let
pull
me.
that up because I know you've got the
Yeah, it's
actual
pulled right
paragraph.
here. Yeah, it's right here. Just yank that up
All right,
there.
here we go. Let's
Yeah,
just
so you can
read this
see it.
real quick.
Yeah, so right here is very clear, and I will highlight the certain word that they say doesn't exist. Frivolous. All right. The court finds it appropriate to assess defendant's attorney fees against plaintiff, that would be Michelle Preston, and her then attorney, Scott Stark Esquire, in equal shares for the filing of a what's that word? Frivolous complaint. So they did find it frivolous. It's very clear. But then again, this is the same dude that denies, the protective order video where you see you see Michelle Preston on that. I don't know if you saw the argument between him and Melissa. That was pretty good. Did you? Oh my God! So
I'm not sure.
you know the video where that George is taking where she's pulling up to town hall and there's John Cook. He's like, his answer to that is, what does that prove? There's just some random woman in it. And it's like, random woman, that's Michelle Preston, you moron. You
dumbass.
Yeah. And I mean, it's,
oh my God.
It's the dumbest argument ever. And I mean, Melissa wrecks him in that argument. It's
not hard
beautiful.
to wreck him. He's a dumbass.
No.
Rosalind says, that's Mr. Law Pope to you, Vomit. Yep. Mr. Law Pope.
The thumbnail lawsuit, it's attached here. Preston with her counsel trying to fight back by bringing a statutory 40.08 claim for misappropriating her image for commercial purposes. And again, we've talked about that exhaustively about how dumb that one is. There was never any adjudication of the merits because thumbnail lawsuit was voluntarily dismissed, i.e. withdrawn as of right under Florida Rule 1.420 without prejudice, meaning it could still be pursued. I love how they're like, it's never been adjudicated. Oh, you kind of made the point that you made your own statement about the case without a judge ever getting involved. That's the beautiful thing. He never had to actually come in and say anything. You tried it on its merits when you dropped the damn thing.
When you dropped it. Yeah.
That's our win. Thank you. The thumbnail lawsuit was withdrawn because attorney Scott Stark, the lawyer who repped Preston, was very ill. You knew that would be the fallback, though. We all watched this. Yeah. And Shonkit was exploiting that with burdensome filings and threatening emails to start. Where are the threatening emails? I'd love to see.
You know what he's talking about? You know what he's talking about? He's talking about the emails that Randy sent him about Safe Harbor. He literally had to. He had to tell him, if you don't drop this, we will file for sanctions. You have, due to Rule 26, where's my button? Where's my button? I can finally use it.
Hey, Rule 26, one more time, motherfucker.
Oh my God. This is one time I've heard that in a while where you haven't accidentally hit it trying to do
I
something
know.
else.
I know. It was actually relevant. But yeah, due to the rule, you have to inform counsel that if you don't drop this, because this is frivolous, we will be filing for sanctions and you have 21 days. 21 days to drop this. That's what he's referring to as harassing.
They have every right. Here's the thing, jackass. The idea that somebody else is harassing the people who brought the lawsuit against them is an absurdity. They brought a frivolous lawsuit and they ended up losing on it. They kept it out there. They were told repeatedly, you got 21 days to drop this piece of garbage. You got that. They were warned by DUI guy. Remember, Bruce said all of that is conspiracy.
Yeah.
No.
He's like, there will be no sanctions. Well, how's that working out for you now, Bruce?
Yeah, it was a conspiracy promoted by Megan Fox for content. Oh, and they've been kicking that can down the road since February. Remember, they were supposed to have this first hearing in February, and we finally get something in December that talks about sanctions. So that's how long they kicked that down the road. Anyway, let's see. He could not handle the stress due to his health. Stark died a few weeks later. I like how they blame Stark's death too. If you want to blame the case for Stark's dying, then why don't you blame
Bruce?
Yeah, blame all these idiots in the ecosystem. You know what? Because
Bruce is the one who put him in this situation. He's the one who told him it would be an easy win. He's the one that put him in a frivolous case in the first place.
Yep, and puts honestly his estate in the aftermath. It's going to end up having to pay fees. So I mean. His significant other that is bragging about having millions now, apparently she can afford that. So that's good.
Oh my God, did you hear that Jeannie Stark got kicked out of her bereavement group?
No, really?
She got kicked out of her bereavement group because they said she kept saying strange things like she was glad he was dead.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
She is such a character. I'm telling you. Jeannie Stark is no matter what, like, I think this is someone I would be friends with. She makes me laugh so hard. Not that it's funny that she's saying things like she's glad her husband is dead, but imagine the kind of chutzpah it takes to say something like that in a bereavement group. I kind of love her. I do. I kind of love this woman. It's terrible. Don't get me wrong, but also hilarious.
Yeah, you definitely know she'd be mourning your passing later as a friend too, right?
Oh yeah, no, for sure she wouldn't. But she's funny, and that's
definitely
covers a lot of sins.
Well, I do have some people that are, I'm friendly with on the internet that I'm entertained by for sure, because I never know what the hell they're going to do, and that would be one of those, what they would say. So Hale Shockett used the voluntarily dismissal under 1.420 to claim the lawsuit, quote, finally terminated in Hale's favor, a prerequisite for claiming frivolous litigation and seeking damages. That's the whole thing. That's how it works.
That is how it works. If you voluntarily dismiss something, you get to file, like the defendant gets to file for sanctions. They just do.
And they would not come off anything. See, Scott Stark, we all remember that his excuses at the beginning, they had nothing to do with health. Remember, they were all about all kinds of stuff. But the one thing that was a common is that they didn't want to turn over anything. Nothing. They wanted to... What a mess. Just what a mess.
And by the way, just because you file for sanctions after someone voluntarily dismisses it doesn't mean you're going to get it.
No.
Okay. So not everybody who voluntarily dismisses a case gets hit for sanctions. The judge still has to look at the merits of why you're filing for sanctions and decide whether or not he or she agrees that you're owed sanctions and attorney's fees. And in this case, the judge looked at the evidence and said, yup, frivolous, you're going to get everything.
Yep. Well, he definitely was right on that.
I'm telling you right now, Bruce wrote this. Vomit has never before ever written a sentence that sounds like this.
Right.
Thumbnails claim versus Hales was refiled as of right in the federal action by Preston as a counterclaim. He doesn't know jack shit about the law or the legal.
No, he doesn't know anything about the case. Period. They don't track the case.
He did not write this. He did not. I'm telling you right now. I will bet everything he did not write this. I know how he writes, and this ain't it.
Right.
prerequisite. I don't think he's ever used the word prerequisite in his entire life. And if he did, he wouldn't spell it properly.
That's true. That is actually pretty true. Yeah. Well, I guess let's see. Yeah, prerequisite in that. But the thumbnail claim versus Hales was refiled as of right. Refiled
know, it
as
doesn't
of
even make
right.
sense.
What does that mean? In the federal
I don't
action.
know. I don't know what it means.
I feel like I'm missing something in that. As of right now,
Yeah,
maybe.
because he copied and pasted it wrong.
I guess. The federal action by Preston as a counterclaim. So, which, like we were talking about, so they kept what was crazy about it is they dumped that, and they wanted to dump the whole thing and play more games with it. But Randy was like, no, let's deal with this.
The chat thinks that he means was filed as of right now, but I don't think
but
that
there's no.
makes sense either.
It could be right now. I mean that
But
would make
thumbnails claim versus Hales was refiled as of right now. That doesn't make sense because they refiled it as a counterclaim in July, months ago, in the federal action, and then she dropped it there too. And I know this for a fact because I went over all the filings today.
I couldn't remember, like I said.
No, she did. They dropped the first two, then they tried to drop the third counterclaim. And what happened was the judge had said yes to the dropping of the counterclaims. But then he went back and he said, I had to revisit what I did because sua sponte, because it turns out, according to the rule, you're not allowed to drop two of the counterclaims at one time and keep one and then drop that one later. You have to dismiss them all together. So as of right now, it's on hold because of the bankruptcy. And when they come back, they have to file a motion to dismiss all three counterclaims at the same time because he can't accept two dismissal and then one. He has to have all three dismissed at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but they were kicking him to the curb, so that's the way it went. Yep. I remember it was something convoluted happened, and
it was convoluted, but they absolutely filed motions to dismiss all of their counterclaims in Fed 1. And I can show you those because I was reading them today. I mean, if we need to, we can go over them, but I don't think we need to. They did. So him saying that they were refiled, he's leaving out the part where they were then dismissed. Now, the judge has not accepted their dismissal yet, and that's where it is right now because they were dismissed wrongly. They were not, the format was incorrect. It was basically a formatting error. Okay, so where he says, so it's still being litigated on the merits, garbage, that's baloney.
Mm-hmm.
It is not.
Well, I mean, him actually getting something right, good Lord. That's not what he was brought in for, to get anything right, It's just to blah, blah topics. I mean, that's exactly what there was. But there has never been a contested proceedings or a finding on the issue of frivolousness. We just read it, of Preston's thumbnail lawsuit. But Megan and others propagate a fake, that is Bruce right there. But Megan and others propagate. That is a Bruce statement. That 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Is. No, I mean, the
Ballman
word
has
propagate.
also never used the word propagate.
Yeah, I mean, that is. Actually, I wonder. I'm going to search my email and see if it pops propagate. Let me see. Let me see if it props. Let me see if it pops it off of what. I'm sure that is not. I may have moved all the Bruce stuff over to make sure that it was safe, I am curious though. Yes, there it is. There's Bruce popping off propagate. I knew I'd seen him. He propped that off. That is not a word I've ever seen from anyone else but Bruce in this mess, because he likes to do it. He put in with the airport photos. He, in the middle of it, in his letter to me, he was like, so how can you continue to accept and propagate everything else he says? I told you, it's his word. And he's done it.
I
He said
know.
it
This is why
live.
we both thought Bruce wrote this.
Yeah, there are certain words, like there are certain words that don't pop up from other people, and again, I'm not saying propagate is some, it's not a big word for them. It's a very big word for them, but it's a unique to Bruce word,
And if Vomit had written this, when he mentions my name, he would have put in parentheses, my former friend.
That's true. That's actually true. And there would be little virtual tear stains.
Virtual teardrops.
Yeah, it'd be all over it. So
A little crying emoji.
Yeah. It's like my former friend Megan Fox, who I was sewing something for Christmas, but I know she won't accept. Yeah. So sad. Maybe I'll send tug leg warmers for her. Maybe I'll accidentally mail them to her.
Here's another word. Here's another word that only Bruce uses: exploit court proceedings.
Oh, to generate YouTube content. That's his. How many times have we seen his?
How many times have we seen
contrivances?
That? Contrivances.
This is Bruce, dude. This is your letter.
This is your letter. We are not fooled by your using third.
That's why you thought it was him, though, because when I read it, I thought, yeah, 100%. I didn't look at it because when you mentioned it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send this over. You look at it.
Berging out in Nick's email.
Yeah, I was like, that is him going after Nick.
Yep,
that's him for sure.
It turns out he was using Vomit to do it.
Not even have the balls to do it himself. He's like, Vomit, I need you to go after this guy. You can imagine the conversation. He's like, but Daddy Bruce, can you write it for me? I'm afraid he'll make me look stupid.
Wait till you see what Vomit's responses are, because I think he's responding as himself and not as Bruce.
So it's gonna get bad.
He really drops the ball.
This is how they exploit court proceedings to generate YouTube content with fabrication and contrivances to create fake bases for filings, and more filings.
Fake bases, like baseball bases? BASES? All right. Now that's our first
those bases, man.
This is our first clue that Vomit might have written that.
Yeah, translated it. It's like, I need you to take memo for me, Oh no. For example, see the attached denial of reconsideration. There's a rule about sanctions for the filing of sham pleadings based on fabricated factual allegations. Okay. So they went ahead and filed a motion claiming that the thumbnail lawsuit was a sham pleading, which would require that Preston's allegations that, why? I just thought of this. You know why he would use an intermediary to write things? Because he just got in hella trouble for being involved. And that would be something that people would point out. If this was Bruce writing it directly, it'd be like, dude, why the fuck are you writing this stuff? Didn't you just get in trouble in the courtroom? Like, haven't you had enough? Why are you involved with this? And again, Preston, like what amazes me is Preston wrecked his shit. You know what? Preston also, according to sources, said that Vomit was the best they could get. Not good. He was just, he's the best they could get, and called him something. I can't remember. I'll have to ask. My mind wants to say sad little man, but it wasn't that wording. It was something else that really reminds me of it. But yeah, that was the description that came from certain people that they keep all defending. I mean, again, I've got on recording her throwing Bruce under the bus and talking about all their troubled relationship and the stuff she said about every ecosystemer. I think it's hilarious. They have to still defend her. Anyway. So they went ahead and filed that, which would require that Preston's allegation that Hales placed her photo in this YouTube thumbnail was a complete fabrication, even though it was indisputably true. That is not what that means.
What that was about. No.
Oh my God. Making it a sham pleading is not saying that it was a fabrication. Although, interestingly enough, they couldn't Stark, the guy they brought in, was so unaware of everything in it. He couldn't even tell us how many YouTube thumbnails that they were supposed to be suing over. It was like, I say, was that, how many? Was it 6 or, more like 100? Well, I need to go back and read, his statements about this stuff again. Because, God, it's been a minute. But their motion was actually the sham pleading. Yeah, not according to the judge. And yet, they even asked for reconsideration after it was denied the first time. More filings and more rulings for coverage and content on YouTube. That's the real story here. The exploitation of vexatious litigation. God, this is all very filed.
Also, the double dash, by the way, Vomit never uses that.
This is just, this is, God, so much of it. Like, all it's missing is a polymop, to create proceedings to generate YouTube stories, not the bad neighbor drama that was contrived by Hales for this purpose. You're already the guy who claimed to have a trad wife while swapping her while doing drugs with your kids in the home. Hales won't hold up. If you're on the wrong end of the story, you're done. Oh my God, you're done.
Oh
what does that even mean?
Oh
and also, like I said,
can't even with this.
That shot right there, if he wants to go shot for shot, again, Hale's just mentioned the baby mama and he lost his ever loving mind. So maybe she'd like an interview. Maybe Nick would like to do that.
Wow. And also, look, he doesn't even sign his name. Like, I didn't cut it off. He didn't sign his name. And he ends it
because
like
he didn't write it.
And you're trying to convince a guy. You're trying to get him on your side. Up until this point, the email has been, at least not rude towards Nick. But the last paragraph is to threaten him with ending him. Because if he is on the wrong side of this story, oh my God, don't ever threaten Nick with that. Don't threaten him with a good time. Don't ever do that.
Well, it's just...
it's so rude.
He's just not, I think, blow for blow. That's not the game they want to play,
And it's just so rude. It's factually incorrect also. What they think they know about him, they don't know, but whatever. All right, so here's his response, and I love this. Please keep in mind the last thing Nick just read was this awful paragraph. His first remark is, cool, yeah, whatever. It's frivolous as to the nature of the right of publicity. The lawsuit is stupid because the right of publicity is not a right to not be mocked.
Right.
It is a right to not be used to falsely endorse a product, service, or event.
Exactly.
It's funny that we didn't even have to give Nick any of this information for him to know this, because he's very smart. He's one of the smartest guys I know.
Well, when you look that up, it's amazing because all you have to do is look at, again, what this is about, which we could read right off the top, and then what is excluded. And it was really easy to tell that the thumbnail lawsuit was going to get kicked in the face. It was a garbage one.
Oh, Jeremy says, I forgot to mention I've hired Nick for Vomit's baby mama. It's coming, Vomit. No, Nick can't be hired right now. His license is suspended, so he can't be hired. No one's hiring him to do anything, but that was still funny.
Yeah, that's really funny.
But, we don't want the Minnesota bar getting the wrong idea. He is not practicing.
Well, the funny thing is, again, they wanted to pick a fight with a dude just out there online. Just, because he talked to Megan Fox and she had a little laugh about the case here. And they laughed at these idiots. They're like, you want to see a shit show? Here's a shit show. Oh, my God.
Idiots. Total idiots. Putting a face of someone you intend to talk about is not a false endorsement. This is not novel or questionable. SCOTUS has clarified this issue. Preventing commentary about someone would be an impermissible infringement on the First Amendment. Refiling it as a counterclaim doesn't make it less frivolous. No, it doesn't. Also, murder by filings isn't a recognized cause to my knowledge. Sorry to hear that he died, but if responding to filings is too much stress, he had no business representing anyone. Nick, murder by filings. I want a Sting song called Murder by Filings. Someone please get that to him. Yes, Nick will get his law license back. He just has to do some continuing education classes. That's the only reason why it's suspended, because he missed his re-upping his continuing education. He owes like 40 hours or something. He'll get it again, but he was busy the last year, if you recall. He was busy trying to save his life. So once he does that, he'll get it back. But look at this amazing paragraph. Murder by filings isn't a recognized cause to my knowledge. Sorry, the guy died. But if responding to filings is too much stress, he had no business representing anyone. Didn't we say that multiple times, Tug?
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, I do believe we did. All right, here we go. So this
Murdered
is
by filings. I do like
I know.
that. Too.
I love it.
You're saying that someone like Hales can pick anyone, including private people, mock them, and use their images to make money without their permission? MP is not a public figure. It's not as simple as you think. Oh my God. You know what? Just think about the people that are saying this stuff too. Like really think about Vomit and Paint Chips as a team, what they do and what they're trying to say here, because this is really one of the biggest self-owns. Like if this stuff were true, then, oh my God.
I know. Imagine what else is online. Think about other YouTubes that you've seen. Like for instance, any of the true crime channels, right? Private people, totally private people, true crime, people who find themselves involved in a crime. They might not even be the people who committed the crime. They might just be witnesses in the case. Like Jen McCabe, for instance, private person, right? There are countless YouTube videos about Jen McCabe and her behavior and her witness statements in the Karen Read case. Does she have a cause of action to stop people from talking about her and her involvement in the Karen Read case? No, she does not. And she's a private person. This is just a stupid argument. And I've never thought about it in this way. Nick's response is amazing. Of course they can. First Amendment. And her not being a public figure hurts her case, not helps. It is as simple as I've watched several of these cases die because the right of publicity isn't a right of privacy. They're contrary ideas. If she is a private person, he can't be exploiting her publicity. Clearly, you can see that, right? Do you see what he's saying?
Oh, yeah.
If she's a private person, she has no public persona to exploit.
Right.
What are your damages, Lynette Preston? What have you suffered because of this? You're not a celebrity. You don't have a fee for an appearance fee. People don't pay you for your image. So how do you say that you got exploited and that you are losing money somehow, money you would never have made in the first place?
Well, I mean, she made, okay, granted, the money wasn't turned over to her, but the idea that she hasn't made money because of everything is absolutely absurd. You know, they talk about all the Christmas shit, all the other stuff for like HG, you know, just that alone, they're bragging. The giant eyesore of a fence that they put up. I mean, they're miraculous thrones, you know, those porcelain ones that are laying in their yard. Those, they were bought by donors. I mean, they have a his and her throne. I never thought about that. His and her porcelain thrones. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, chat, can you believe this? I never thought about this either. I never thought about we've been arguing, well, she is a public person because she ran for office, without considering, even if she wasn't a public person, as a private person, she has even less room to complain because she has no reputation whatsoever that she ever made any money on. So she can't be exploited. Of course. But see, that's the difference between when a lawyer has a different perspective because they've seen a lot more of these cases, etc. Sorry, I'm texting. All right. So then it continues. Anyway, Florida Supreme Court has expressly stated that there needs to be a false promotion attributed to the plaintiff of another product. The video itself cannot be the product. This is so thoroughly established that it is frankly embarrassing at this point that retarded lawyers keep trying it. Anyone pursuing this type of litigation is stupid or lying. Love, Nick. I wish he had put love there. That would have been really funny. I think I lost Tug. I think he's gone.
I had a Raider in here. She
Guess the mystery box is Milky
Yeah.
Milk.
Oh, good Lord, don't tell me about the Milky Milk thing. Good Lord. So one of the things she kept talking about is she wanted you know how they have things from YouTube, like you go to Walmart and you see like the Linky box and all that. She kept saying, "Oh, Linky box, I want a Linky box." So my mom found one. Yeah, well, found one, and she didn't realize that when you push the top of it, it looks like a milk carton, and when you push the top of it, it sings "Milky Milk, Milky Milk, Milky Milk, Milky Milk." How's it go exactly?
Milky Milk, Milky Milk.
Yeah, pretty much like that. But it says it over and over every time you push the top of it. And yeah, I don't know how many times I've heard Milky Milk today, but I'm like, I'm like, I very much hate that thing.
That's funny.
Give me the secret, Foxy.
Hey, how is you? You want to tell me about your refrigerator real quick?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to hear about it.
That's all for myself.
Yeah, all for yourself. That's right. It is, and it's pretty awesome. It's as tall as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's she had to have a red one because it's colored like a Coca-Cola. She's like, it's my favorite. All right, hey, go upstairs though. Okay, love you.
So cute.
So funny, yeah. She was excited.
She's so cute.
Like, oh yeah. She was singing that milk thing. I was like, if I hear that milk thing again, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. I can't take it.
So I don't know if you missed this, but the Florida Supreme Court has expressly stated that there needs to be a false promotion attributed to the plaintiff of another product. The video itself cannot be the product. And it's so thoroughly established, it's frankly embarrassing at this point that retarded lawyers keep trying it. Anyone pursuing this type of litigation is stupid or lying. We think probably both.
It's so ridiculous, for real. Like they come in with that. And yes, as we've said, these are the things that they chose to attack with. They weren't novel or interesting. I mean, these, again, everything they're doing is clearly established, as he said. And we've been noting that forever. It's like, if you ever move forward with some of this, it's going to become grounds for just outright mockery. So
yeah, it's unbelievable. It really is. It's unbelievable. Okay, here's Vomit's response. You ready, Tug?
Yeah.
This is you.
Give me 1 second. I'm setting back up. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Wait. Okay, there we are. All right. I was making sure I was on the right spot there. You just can't cite any of the cases you claim. We're in the U.S. Supreme Court on using someone else's image on the thumbnail. I doubt it's weighed in. No, thumbnails are advertising. So, oh my God. The thumbnail is, are you kidding me?
Oh my God, this is so stupid. It's not, and like, oh, it's so dumb.
You know what's funny about this, though, is that means that, okay, these morons put together their articles, which they utilize to fundraise off of. In that, they have utilized you a few times now. Does that mean, see, what they want here is they want a decision they think would be a win for them, but ultimately that would open their dumbasses up for how much litigation from Hales, from yourself, from how many people?
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's the stupidest thing ever.
It would upend the entire news industry. It would completely upend it. Are you coming in to do it? Yay! All right, chat. I have a special surprise for you for Christmas. You have all asked Fairy to play Carol of the Bells on her harp for you. So and she's here to do it. So
I do need lights though. I can't see.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me turn on the light. Let me see. Does this light
You're
work
like
for
playing
you?
in the dark, child.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Do you need a chair?
Yup.
Oh, shoot. I don't have a chair. Oh, wait. Here, sit in my chair.
Is your camera on?
No, the camera's not on.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
You can come sit here. So she's been working on Carol of the Bells again.
Ouchie.
All right, don't hurt yourself. This is a giant harp.
I
to
know.
put in this tiny, small space.
That's why I didn't want to lug it all the way here.
I know.
Okay.
All right. All right, you ready?
Forgot how to play the harp all of a sudden.
You'll be all right.
All right. I forgot what I'm doing. What song am I playing?
Carol of the Bells.
Okay.
Just pretend like you're not live.
Okay, there we go.
Wow. That was so good.
Yay.
Thank you. Chat, look, chat loves it. They
Yay.
say beautiful.
Thank you, Chad.
Ding, ding, fries are done. Yes.
Thank you,
I've never
chat.
shown you the ding, fries are done.
I don't
meme.
know what that means.
Go look it up. You'll laugh hysterically.
Do you want to hear the other one I've been working on?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Okay.
I
Yeah.
learned this by myself.
Yeah, what is it?
It's the first Noel.
All right, yes.
It's a little interesting.
I think something might be out of tune.
See,
Something down here is out of tune and
Oh,
it's
did I
driving me
put-
crazy. Or maybe
No.
you're something down here.
I wasn't playing any. Oh wait,
But it's really beautiful. Yeah, something in there.
that's all I'm playing. C.
Yeah,
G.
there. That one. That one. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That one. I knew it.
Ew, this one too.
Yeah. You need to tune it. But
Lovely.
it's very beautiful.
If I do it up here, I think it'd be
I
okay.
could feel. All right, do it up on the top. Ah. Ooh, I love it.
Well, that's what I have so far.
I love it, sweetheart. It's so good. I love it.
Yay.
Good job. And I will help you get this out of the studio. I know it's really hard. So let's.
Thank you, Mama.
I'm going to help her get this out. Here we go. Ready? All right. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. Everyone loved it.
Thank you, chat.
All right, you good?
Yes, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, love. Well, that was fun. That was fun. All right. Chat, did you like that? It seems like you liked that. Okay, good.
It was really good. I know.
I
was like, man, I don't know if she'll hear, or I don't know if she knows that there's a live mic or whatever. I don't want to scare the crap out of her. I spoke and my voice come through. Yeah,
no, she couldn't hear you. No, okay. She couldn't. She didn't have the earphones in. But yeah, she's been playing the harp since she was 4 or 5, and she had like a little lap harp, and then maybe last year we got her a full-size folk harp. So it's quite large and it has such a beautiful sound. But yes, keeping it in tune is a whole full-time job. It's very difficult. So sometimes those lower notes go out and it's like, ugh. But she's very talented at it. She is, she's always, I never push her to practice because she's very musical, and she'll go through phases where all she wants to do is play the harp, and then sometimes she'll put it down and not play it for a while. But I don't push her because I know she really loves it, and I don't want to make her not love it. So it paid off because I don't force her to practice, and she just does. And so yeah, she's been taking lessons since she was 5. So and now she's 16 and she's playing beautifully. So I'm thrilled. It brings her happiness. It brings us happiness. I love hearing it in the house. That's really how I chose it. She chose it. She sat down at this little harp when she was little at this museum for musical instruments where they had like a play area where kids could play. And she just sat at it like little Mozart playing, and it sounded good. And I thought, ooh, I would like to hear that in the house. So I will encourage that instrument. And so, yeah, she's very good at it. All right, where were we? Let's see. Okay, I think we were at after the harp interlude. Nice little harp interlude on Christmas week. Where were we? Oh, it's the 50 cent. I love this sentence. Here you go, right here.
All right, give me 1 second. Blow that up here. No, the thumbnails are advertising. It's one thing if 50 Cent uses a photo of Diddy, but Hale's using a photo of his neighbor is quite another. Like,
can someone explain that to me?
What? I don't understand.
How is that different?
How is that different? Like what is the argument here? I don't get it, because he's not arguing celebrity or anything else. He's arguing it's advertising.
How is it different if 50 Cent uses a photo of Diddy? Aren't those two different people? 50 Cent is not Diddy, right?
Yeah, well, I don't understand
what?
Okay, so if I put up a thumbnail, if 50 Cent, who made a documentary on Diddy because of all the nasty and crazy, who did a documentary, puts up a thumbnail, that's not advertising. Okay, but Hale's putting up something with these crazy neighbors that is advertising. That makes no sense. I don't understand the argument.
Isn't that
unbelievable? I'm stuck there. I don't get it. Yeah. You need to write an article elaborating how dumb this is, so maybe myself. Here's a terrible thing too. I came to this realization the other day that when they write articles, I mean, none of the ecosystem, half of them can't read, I'm sure anyway, so they're definitely not reading it. And I'm like, outside of the sock puppet accounts, it's probably me and like 6 sock puppet accounts that are looking at this stuff. That's it. I'm all alone. Nobody else reads this shit that they write. Like I said, me and 6 sock puppet accounts.
Yeah, you and 6, and Jay Hip, because he always restacks them. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too.
I don't know. His example here, I can't tell the difference between it. I really can't. Why is it different if 50 Cent uses a photo of Diddy, but Hale's using a photo of his neighbors is different? I will never understand this.
Hey, I got to mute for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. All right.
Don't go forward. Don't go forward yet.
I won't. I will read the chat. We will wait for you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna have her go back and read the chat while she was playing. She will love that. She will love all of your compliments. Thank you so much for giving her praise and appreciation. Fairy has worked very hard over her life on developing her musical skills. And she just, it's lovely to hear her play. I do love it. I really do. And it's great. All my kids play instruments. My youngest has started playing the saxophone, and he was just playing a few minutes ago. He was practicing and he sounded good, but I had to close the connecting doors because I get distracted if I'm hearing it while I'm live. So I did have that was the best kid raid ever. Yeah, kid raid ever. I did text her and ask her to do it. I gave her the heads up. I was like, the chat's been asking to hear Carol the Bells again. So maybe you could bring the harp in, maybe, and play. I didn't know she was working on the first Noel. That was gorgeous. And the fact that she picks these things out by ear. She plays by ear, which is amazing to me.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I was checking on Refrigerator Kid, She was it's funny. Like most of the time you would think, no, she's too loud, like something's going on. No, she was too quiet. It's like, I don't hear anything. What's going on? Usually if everything goes to really silent in the house.
Yeah, if it's too quiet, you got to worry.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't hear anything. Nope, she was just sitting around like looking at her presence. She was looking at her new TV and admiring. She was just admiring her refrigerator, just looking at it, staring at it like, the greatest thing ever.
This is the funniest thing, Smitty. Bit behind, Megan saying Jeannie Stark is funny. My Nana thinks LOL means lots of love.
It used to. It absolutely used to. So LOL back when, like if you'll notice, you'll notice people making jokes and videos and stuff and talking about that. But that if you put LOL in a letter, my grandma used to do that. When she would write to me, she would put LOL in something, and that meant lots of love.
Well, but now it doesn't.
Yeah, but
says, it's a bit hard to tell her the real meaning after she messaged everyone about her friend's passing.
Yeah,
and LOL.
Yeah. I've heard of people doing that stuff for real. I mean, that happens. So that's 100% right, though. You're 100% right in that. That's what it used to mean. My grandma, I remember her doing that. So,
so good. All right.
Okay.
You can continue. Where were we?
The thumbnail is advertising. Anyway, if you think that lawsuit is frivolous, you can express that opinion. Yeah, I think you can.
I think he did.
Are you saying that they won't file a frivolous lawsuit against him if you think that? Oh, that's good. The lawsuit, I thought if you didn't think the way they wanted, though, he was done. So the lawsuit wasn't dismissed. That's what Megan claimed on your show. Wait.
What?
What?
The lawsuit wasn't dismissed?
It absolutely was dismissed.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to bring up the actual dismissal. I'm going to have to do it. I have to do it.
Wait. I want you to roll back to the first letter, though. What did they say about just? Back to the beginning. The first. Just I need to see something real quick. Yeah. I'm just okay. Now roll down a little bit when they talk about when they said it was without prejudice, because remember he made a statement about it.
Right here. It was withdrawn.
So he
voluntarily, and then he says
dismissed. There it is. It was voluntarily dismissed. So how do you say it's not?
How do you say that it wasn't?
Oh my God, it was dismissed.
Oh my God.
So in their own, this is what kills me about the ecosystem. They will do shit like this. They'll do it live. Like you will have the fat set up there and they will say something, they're working on the same bucket of chicken skin. And within the same thing, they will change their story 3 or 4 times. It's the same thing like this. Yeah, it was voluntarily dismissed. It was never dismissed. My mom died. My mom didn't die.
let's see. Motion to, was it? No, that would be Stark withdrawing his counsel. Where is the, do I have their dismissal letter? I might not have it on me, but I know it was dismissed because we had it on video. We watched her do it. Oh, maybe she never filed a motion to dismiss. There's just an order because they did it live in the courtroom, remember?
Yeah, but they admit it. It happened. There it is, right there. Even they know that.
They know it happened. It was dismissed. And so here's
it
this
had to be. How do
idiot.
you got to this point? So to say that it
Here's this idiot saying that the lawsuit wasn't dismissed.
Yeah, that's what Megan claimed on your show. That's not an opinion. That's a mistake. What? How again, you said it before. We just read you saying it. So oh my God.
Oh my God. All right. This is the last response I'm going to read to you guys. There are more, but I'm going to let Nick finish. And I'm sure that he's still been emailing him. I'm going to let Nick tell you guys about the rest of it because I'm sure his commentary is going to be 100 times better than this. But this one, he says, okay, so this was after Volmet is telling him to cite your cases. Onassis v. Dior. Yes, that Onassis. Jackie Onassis. Tyne v. Time Warner. Loft v. Fuller. This is covered in the restatements, third of torts, which is adopted in Florida and most federal circuits. Homegirl, this is so thoroughly and obviously decided, homegirl, that I have trouble expressing how established it even is. It's not an open question. Time v. Time Warner doesn't have thumbnails, but rather ads for a movie. I'm going to attach a screenshot. Your assignment is to take off your I'm fucking dumb glasses and put on your I'm ready to learn from someone significantly more educated and from the Florida Federal District Court applying the law in an obviously analogous case glasses and read it. If you still don't get it, you might have a learning disability. The video is not a commercial product. So a thumbnail is not used in trade under the law. It is not an opinion of mine. It is the current law. Also, the court found the action under 540.08 knowingly without basis in fact or law, aka frivolous in the December 19th order. So he's referring to the order we just looked at. I am attaching a screenshot with highlights just for you. Bruh, this isn't an argument. It's an education. And you are the student. It's so good. Bruh. Did I lose Tug again?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. This is so funny. If you still don't get it, you might have a learning disability.
I swear, man. These people, they don't take the hint. And I'm sure as you're talking about this, there are more exchanges, so I'm sure they didn't take the hint. You know, again, I don't understand the want to fight with anyone. That's another Bruce thing. You know, he'll pick out anybody that disagrees. And he's got look, everybody, Dave Neal, anyone that even remotely, first of all, if they've ever talked to you too, that's got to be a problem as well. They have to be put in their place for that. How dare somebody talk to Megan Fox? But then disagree with them too? Oh my God.
I know. I mean, it's unreal. I actually think it's very funny though that Bruce used Volmet to do this. Like Bruce wasn't ballsy enough to contact Nick directly, I guess. And
it's probably because you remember they're laughing at us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they're like he doesn't want that again, I guess. Speaking of Creator of the Week, yeah, we can nominate Nick for that. Absolutely. Yes, he probably should get a nomination this week for Creator of the Week. I also have another nomination for this week, actually. So let me pull that up because Miyagi made a short. Miyagi's really working for it, by the way.
Some of Miyagi's videos, by the way, recently.
Oh, so good.
Yep. Got to give props for that. Mm-hmm.
So this one, I'm sorry, guys, but since we're in the Christmas mood, and we have been doing, showcasing people and their Christmas talents. I definitely want you to see this particular video from Miyagi. Let's play this, shall we? Because Miyagi's got a brand new Christmas album coming out, and those of you really need to you need to check it out.
Bark the Herald Angels thing. That'll be amazing.
Okay, it's a long overdue video for you all. Just in time for Christmas. Here's my new album, my new Christmas 2025 Christmas album, showcasing some of our favourites. Okay, so first we have at number 1, everyone loves this song. Jail chains, we're getting locked away. That's always everyone's favourite. And then there's number 2, we've got snort and blow, snort and blow, snort and blow. I think that was
Blow.
Oh, my wife is so frightful, but this coke is so delightful. She's doing her show right now. Snort and blow, snort and blow, snort and blow. And then we've got it.
This is my favorite one.
Silent stream. Silent stream.
Yeah, we heard of you.
No one's there.
No one's there.
No one cares. And number 4, who could forget? Oh, little slofer boy, dum 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 dum. Calling someone a PDF live stream was dum 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 dum. And at number 5, we've got all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. And of course, everyone's favourite, number 6, we've got it's a holly jolly Griftmas. It's the best time of the year. It's a multi-level hustle. Saving up for those gold veneers. Just ignore the scam alerts and keep the vision clear. While I use your hard-earned subscription cash to pay my luxury rent. It's a holly jolly Christmas. Everyone loves that one. But anyway, but the best thing is, guys, $49.99. That's all this album is. $49.99. That is an absolute bargain. It really is. I mean, just in time for your Christmas. Just stick it out.
Look what it says. All just parody satire. No album exists.
Your Christmas tree. Everyone will enjoy it. I'm sure everyone will have fun with it. But it's subject to terms and conditions, though. All right, you must read the fine print. And there's additional costs for postage and handling. Okay, make sure you keep that into consideration. Additional $49.99, depending on where you are in the world, will depend on how much the postage and handling is.
$99.99.
Okay, but just as an added incentive for you, the first 50 to buy this album will also receive this beautiful River Rock. Okay, limited to the first 50 buyers only. Okay, extra postage needed if you get the rock, because extra weight and bugger of fun paying for it. So anyway, but if I don't see you beforehand, have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year.
Oh,
Ta-ta.
fabulous. Absolutely fantastic. I really like that. Snort and blow, snort and blow, snort and blow.
I'm missing the song. We needed the songs about chicken skin, though. Chicken skin.
Was there a chicken skin song?
We need one tasty skin. See? That's what we're missing.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think we should nominate. So we've got 2 nominations then for this week for Creator of the Week. I think we'll put that up in the chat. Do you have a third one, Tug? Do you have anybody you want to nominate this week?
No, not yet. No, not yet.
Okay. Well, then we just have 2. So we'll just do 2 for a lulzy. Who gets the lulzy
And let's not forget.
This
Let me
week.
pull something up too. But there's something else we need to talk about real quick. But
Okay.
I gotta pull it up here.
All right. I'm starting the poll. Miyagi for the new Christmas album, or Nick Rekieta for the Email-a-Palooza.
They're both fun.
They are both fun. So make sure that you vote in the poll. It is live on YouTube right now. Live on YouTube. And in fact, so I forgot to play our little ditty, though. I forgot to play it, so let's play it.
A twinkle of joy, a bright repartee, a moment of laughter to set spirits free, who earned our cheer in their own grand way. Chat, vote now, choose our creator of the day.
All right, fantastic. While you guys are voting, we're going to go over this.
Yeah, check this out. So, yeah, you know the big flea Christmas party? You know the one, the HG Christmas?
Did they have that already?
Apparently. And here's John Cook talking about anybody who doesn't know that Michelle has a massive, massive headache. She didn't even make it to the flea market. And I have back spasms, so we did not attend. Harley has received plenty of gifts. So the people who raised 9 months of money in the name of this specific child, that child was not in attendance, which I'm not surprised by, considering Michelle wants her in jail and has talked about it very, very openly, including with the police. But at the same time, I mean, they pocketed 9 months of money. This little girl, so there was a live stream that came up where they were talking about how this year that Harley would be surprised because she would have, again, I'm paraphrasing with this, but she would receive so much less as far as presents are concerned. Then they started laughing about it. So
that's really weird and kind of sick.
Yeah, it's gross. I mean, even it was,
dare I say, sick and twisted.
Well, it was such a weird thing that even I Watch So You Don't Have To picked up on it and was like, wow, that's in here too.
That's weird. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people picked up on that. They were sitting there, off their freaking. They were definitely on something, but got their butt hurt lately too. Hey, I'm wondering. I'm curious. I gotta look at their thumbnail. I'm gonna see. Does it contain the word bombshell? Because they're so butthurt about it. Let's see. They've been. Let me look for today. 1 second. I bet it does. Let's check. It does. They put bombshell.
Oh my God.
Bombshells that have been dropping it, and that they try to pretend that it's not butt hurting them. So they keep putting the word in titles and stuff, because we totally aren't. Yeah. And meanwhile, they're absolutely avoiding. If anybody missed this weekend, their whole thing with Michelle Preston talking to myself, reaching out to all of us wanting to put Lisa in jail. Their deflection was that she never talked to me at all. And I was like, okay, that was the newest one. So I put out 2 new clips showing that she absolutely was talking to me. I was in a conversation with 3 people that was there. It was me and Preston primarily, but the person who put it together, Tina, had to connect the 2 of us. She was in that call as well. And I noticed they haven't really wanted to talk about that since then.
Yeah, you know what else I thought was interesting that wasn't talked about in the email that we just read?
What's that?
That first email that we're pretty sure that Bruce wrote.
Mhm.
How come there was no mention of him being found to have unlicensed practice of law?
Yeah, that is a weird.
Not a word.
Yeah.
Just want to talk about the thumbnail and frivolousness of the thumbnail case, but you don't want to mention that Bruce, you're the guy that you guys are all looking to for legal advice, that he got found to be in violation of the unlicensed practice of law, a 3rd-degree felony. Huh. Weird.
I noticed something funny too. You know that person that decided to side with paint chips the other day, and putting up a video?
You mean John Grems Jr.?
Yep.
From Missouri? Who's a real POS?
Well, apparently paint chips has turned on him now.
That's what he gets. He's gonna get it from both sides. I love it.
Yeah,
I like how he's trying to turn it into a well, I'm obviously right because both sides are mad at me.
Right. I'm the new.
No, you're obviously an a-hole when everyone hates you.
No, it's actually it's more than that. So the whole idea that he proposed in putting up that revenge porn video was freedom of speech. But I noticed that freedom of speech does not apply to things that he doesn't like that paint chips wanted to put up. When that was an issue, then they all came down. No more freedom of speech argument. He was like, oh, these could be damaging. So you're telling me, that video wouldn't have potentially been damaging, right? It wouldn't have gotten your stuff flagged. No, you decided to put that up because, you'd enjoy that because you're a piece of shit. But the other stuff that he was going to put up, because he goes well beyond, obviously, we know who we're dealing with, paint chips. He took some stuff down, and now paint chips is threatening to write, what was it? The Libertarian Party? I've got to look.
The Libertarian Party, right? Because Grems Jr. says he's a libertarian.
Yeah, so he's writing him, telling him
he's writing the local libertarians to tell them what a POS this John Grems is.
He wrote him a message. He posted this. It was from Paint Chips, and he said, John, I'm writing an article to let the world and national and Missouri Libertarian parties know and to detail why you're a hypocrite and should be expelled or limited in association because you do not support free speech, the First Amendment, and clearly marked satire in public figures. Do you have any comment? Why do you engage in censorship? Why do you hate liberty? Why do you embrace tyranny? Please respond so that we can include your perspective in our reporting. Regards.
Well, I'm glad to see somebody else getting hit with this stupid articles besides me and Rosalind. Somebody else should take a turn.
I just think it's funny because when these people, they're not your pals. Like when you disagree with them in any way, they will turn on you like snakes. They always do.
They will.
So
yes, they will.
You're a useful idiot until you have your own opinion. That's amazing. And again, the hypocrisy. Hypocrisy does not make you a neutral figure. I hate to tell people that, but
that's true. That's true. Absolutely. All right, let's see now. There was another video actually that I did want to go over that Miyagi did. And this one is actually not funny at all. But it's really important. And I can't believe what I'm seeing. I honestly cannot believe what I'm seeing. And I want to play it because this is absolute garbage. And I just can't believe that this happened live on a stream. So let's check it out.
G'day everyone. I was watching Lisa's live stream on Friday night. That was Friday night, the 19th of December 2025 US time. Somebody brought it to my attention, and so when I listened, I really felt that I needed to say something, because I don't feel that what was done should have been done on a live stream for others to follow. And people just basically should know this is not okay. And yes, this is not only a fair use critique, but more importantly, I hope that Lisa and Gabe listen to this message, as well as the message I have at the end. It's also important, guys, to realise that I'm going to keep the time running on the screen so you can see the time lapse in between. Now, there's going to be a lot of fast forwarding here and there, which is going to be a bit annoying. But I want you to keep an eye on the timestamp here for me, like from the time it starts to which is around the 55-minute mark until the time it ends. But I've done a lot of fast forwarding in between. Okay, so let's go and have a look and see what I found, shall we?
There's a whole bunch of. Oh, no. Oh, okay. What? Where do you think I went? I wasn't looking. I can see it from here. What? Oh, there you go.
Okay, I need to pause it for a second. As we see, the time is around the 55.5-minute mark. But if you listen in the background, you're going to listen to Gabe's first bong hit. Okay? Now, Gabe, you made it a bit obvious. I mean, the first one, we know it's a bitch. We hear you coughing up that lung. We know it got you good. But anyway, I need to state before I go any further, I'm not anti-drugs. I smoke myself. I just really want to make a point for something a little bit later in this video. But, yeah, no, I smoke, Gabe, so don't think I'm against it. I'm not. Here you go. Here's me smoking one now. Good shit, man. It's good shit. Yeah, it's good shit.
So, anyway. Oh, God. It's celebration time. If you know, you know now. You know what that sound is. Back to baking. Bye-bye. I love this. Hey, Tabs. Bye-bye. Now what to do until that? Sorry. I sound like a Sublime video. Will Joseph said, did I get your emails? I'll check, Will. Gabe is a hoot, right? And now they joke about making the breadsticks and stuff. I heard like little people call it. Help! I don't know what to do. I'm stealing some of your soda. Hello, folks. Excuse me, hold on a second. I gotta do something here real quick. I'm ready. Hey, Johnny. Well, easy. Appreciate it. I'll talk to 250 people. Yeah, thanks a lot for telling me that. Good morning. Yeah, I talk to myself a lot. It's when I start answering my own questions is when I start getting worried.
All right. So just so if you're paying attention to the timestamps, we started at 55 minutes. We are now at an hour and 11 minutes. So that hasn't been that much time when we've already heard. This is the third hit, right? Maybe third hit. Oh, this gets real bad.
Oh, really? Here. I can go take a break. Go get some Xanax. Yeah, I can be your Jay Leno. My Jay Leno. Johnny had Jay for a stand for a fella before the late when we had late night show.
He has to stay up late tonight.
Why? What?
Because when I come back, I'm gonna have something for him.
Oh. I gotta go pick up Judy, so me and her will be on the porch.
No.
Oh, don't send me that one.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he's going to pick someone up. He's going to get in the car and drive.
Yeah. Ripped out of his mind.
I mean, listen, I agree with Miyagi. Like, I don't have a problem with people who want to smoke when they're at home and they've got nowhere to go and nothing to do. Same with drinking or whatever you're doing. That's your business. But it becomes everybody's business when you decide to get behind the wheel and drive. Because the family that you end up killing right before Christmas is going to feel this for the rest of forever. All their loved ones are going to miss them forever because you couldn't just get your errands done before you decided to do your bong hits. I can't believe they did this on a live stream. And then there's this whole thing where he's looking for his keys and he can't even find them. He has no idea where they are. He's looking for the car keys, cannot find them. You guys should go and watch this entire video because it will really make you angry. And it righteously so. This is not about whether or not you're an adult who can do substances or whether you even have a medical license to do it, because he apparently does. But does he have a license from the state to drive while impaired? I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody has that license.
You would think people, even with the ecosystem, would be like, yeah, that's, if they like these people, this is, again, that's a self problem. It's a problem where they, like you said, they end up taking a life potentially. They end up losing one potentially. You think somebody might be like, yeah, that's not good. Watch them though. They'll all be like, yeah, no big deal. We endorse this too. Because they endorse every Batman.
Well, and then they sat there and they laughed while he couldn't find his car keys. They just laughed instead of stopping him and saying, hey, you know what? Let's send somebody who's sober to go get Judy.
You're a little too inebriated for this. Yeah.
Yeah. They just sat there and laughed while he looked for the car keys he couldn't find. And then he left. And they just thought it was hilarious that he was so high that he couldn't find his car keys and he had no idea what he was doing. This is crazy, you guys. And not to mention that Gabe he's on felony probation. This is a violation of his probation. He cannot drive under the influence. That he can't break any laws. That is breaking the law. So what they did is actually put the evidence of him breaking the law on their live stream for his probation officer to find or for somebody to send to him.
Well, maybe Michelle enjoys sending that since she's enjoyed contacting him already.
Yeah, maybe Michelle's in contact with him. Who knows? And she can.
She has been in contact. I'm telling you, for real. She contacted his probation officer, like no joke. They're in denial about that, so they don't want to tell their audience exactly how far that stuff has gone. But I tell you, like she went for blood, man.
Well, perhaps she should call him again since she has his contact information and let him know that Gabe here is violating his probation by driving under the influence. And it's ridiculous. Like, no, oh my gosh, Rogue Mama said, LL says it's prescribed meds, so it's okay. Oh no, you are not allowed to drive under the influence of any medication that causes you to be impaired. There isn't one medication that you can have a prescription to that if it causes impairment, you're allowed to drive under. You are not.
Right, so it's okay. So it's all good. It's all gravy. That's really concern for the person as well. Holy God.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't care if it is his medicine for whatever his ailment is. He should not be. It is illegal to smoke weed, eat weed, do anything with weed and drive. That is illegal in every state. You cannot be under the influence of marijuana and drive. Which is one of the reasons why I think one of the only legitimate reasons why it should have been more heavily restricted. Because I personally believe until they can ensure that people aren't driving on this stuff, I don't think it should be recreational because it's too hard. It's too easy for people to get behind the wheel and kill somebody.
I don't think it's even an issue of talking about recreation. Again, it's talking about inebriation. The whole thing is that they're laughing about him not being able to find something, but he's going to drive a motor vehicle and potentially take someone's life.
Yeah, it's terrible. And, it's never the person who's inebriated who's going to get injured or killed.
That's how it goes. That's the reality of it. Is never, like you said, it's never the person there that they end up surviving and hurting someone else.
They end up surviving and hurting somebody else. And it's really disgusting. And at this time of year, I just want to encourage everybody that if you're indulging in any kind of alcohol, marijuana, or anything, don't take a chance. Don't get behind the wheel. Call an Uber. Get a ride. Nothing is worth what will happen to you if you are. Imagine being the person who drives under the influence and ends up killing somebody. Imagine what that's like to wake up in the morning and realize what you did. It's not okay. It's not okay. And driving under the influence of anything, prescription drugs, alcohol, weed, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just get an Uber. Get a Lyft. There's no reason why anybody should be driving in this day and age. Send an Uber to pick your friend up. You know, if you made a mistake and you got high and you were supposed to go somewhere, send an Uber to go do your chore. But it's outrageous. And it just goes to show what kind of people you're dealing with. This guy has already been busted twice on probation, snorting blow. So what else is he on? You know, that's the other question. Is it just the marijuana? Or is it other things too?
My whole issue on that, again, is if these are people that you care about, then you don't encourage them to do stuff like this. You know, it's as simple as that. This stuff becomes, unfortunately, for many idiots out there, this becomes it's the same argument side to side, right v left instead of right v wrong, and it's, again, you see tragedies every day. You don't want to encourage them.
No, you don't. And when it happens right in front of us and we can see it, somebody needs to say something. And I want to say thank you to Miyagi for pointing it out, because it's a real serious thing. It's a real serious issue. Like, Gabe, fine. You want to get high at home and stuff, like, that's great. Do whatever you want. Nobody cares. Like, literally nobody cares. Don't endanger other people's lives on the road. Don't get in the car. Don't do that. You're way too old to have done that. I was listening to Just J-Hip too, and he got real serious talking about it. And he talked about getting a DUI when he was in his 20s, that turned him around, taught him a lesson, that he would never, ever repeat that. Gabe is far too old for this. By the time you reach our age, you should have realized that life is too precious to wait, to throw away both yours and somebody else's for nothing, when you could just call an Uber. So please remember that. Hear my voice in your head. If you've been somewhere, if you've had too many, just don't get in the car. Don't get an Uber. Nothing is worth what could happen, especially when you think about the families who could be impacted, the fathers who could lose their children, and the mothers or the wives who will never see their husband again. It's not okay. And at this time of year, please be extra careful on the roads, because there are morons out there who just do not think about anybody else besides themselves.
They just don't care. That's the thing. Like I said, they'll come through. No problem. They won't be like, yeah, our bad, wasn't thinking, whatever. Nope. I mean, look, man, these are the same people, though, that defend felonious activity, theft, and, I mean, God, all these awful things. They're never gonna change. Or it's always self-involvement, so.
Absolutely. And I know that people think, well, I've been doing it for this long. I'm just going from here to there. I'm not going far, just going down the street. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Most accidents happen within a mile of your house. So just don't do it. Just go ahead and get high, get drunk. Don't drive. Get a ride, call an Uber. Please, I beg you. Please do that, because it scares the heck out of me. I've got teen kids out there in cars, and I hate letting them go anywhere in a car. It terrifies me. It absolutely terrifies me, because which is why, Tug, I swear to God, I am so excited about self-driving cars. One of the reasons is because I hate to think of my teenagers out there with the drunk drivers everywhere. And once everyone is in a self-driving car, I really do think it's going to be safer. I really do, especially after riding in those the Waymos and how good they are in traffic and stuff, and just experiencing that. It is such a relief to be in a car that's just driving itself and paying attention to everything that you can't even see everything it's watching. I know some people hate that idea, but after being in a Waymo, both in Arizona and in San Francisco, I'm highly impressed by the abilities of the cars. So I'm looking forward to the day that we don't have to deal with this issue anymore. But anyway, was there anything else that you wanted to bring up, Tug, before we hit super chats?
Nothing I can think of off the moment. Let me check my notes real quick. I really do make notes. Let me see if there's anything there. Oh yeah, I did want one other thing. I'm trying to understand this John Cook Lisa connection. Isn't it the strangest thing? Like, these are people that you would think you've got in the same household. I mean, how odd is it when you have Preston talking about, I want to put this person in jail. I'm working on doing it. And the person that lives in their home there is working adverse. I mean, at first I thought they're playing both sides of the field, right? But after talking with Preston, again, she games people, you can tell, but he's stepping out. He's like stepping out of line. And I keep wondering, what is his end game? What is the end game?
Well, they don't seem like they have the greatest connection to each other. They seem
they
like
hate each other. She talked about how, when all of this is done, Lisa knows that, and John knows that, I'm through. I'm not gonna, of course she said that with Northport too. So, the same
well, that's
time.
true. Like, you never know when it's a grift or when it's real. Like when she's saying she's going to leave him and he's abusive and all this other stuff. Like, when is that actually real?
But
and when is it part of the story?
I mean, even when you look at it, it's just it's so bizarre, because right now I get that she's petting his ego and stuff, but I mean, you talk about if it were in my home, and I had somebody that I had to be around all the time, and they hated this person, and this person, were targeting them. And I mean, look at the stuff that they just did with that little kid too. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I've just been trying to figure out the end game on it. And, I guess it's just like anything else with the ecosystem. Trying to think about it too much gives you a headache. But
Well, I think maybe I think John Cook's end game might be to get himself rid of Lynette, but somehow get some of that money that they raised in her name.
You think they would ever turn over any money to him? I mean, no, because
He thinks they might. That's probably why he's keeping so close.
I mean, do you think I wonder about their conversations, like when she's talking about them, him having his ego stroke. The way she said, she was like, what did she say? She said, she's like, oh, John, you need somebody that would treat you better. She mistreats you. And I thought, that's weird, because that almost, that doesn't sound like oh, poor you. It sounds like hey, baby, you need a better person, baby. Yeah. I mean, I've got to clip that next, because the way she describes it, it's something else. Anyway, I don't know. I got stuck on that because I was looking at the HG thing. It's like he's actively doing damage control for Lisa. While again, Preston's actively trying to put her in jail. They tried to play it off too, like, oh, she was just angry at me one time. No, that ain't. There's a difference in being angry, and there's a difference in and trying to put somebody's ass in the slammer.
True. I mean, I don't know. honestly, I don't know what I don't understand them. I can't think like them. My brain doesn't work that way.
John Cook, honestly, to me, I say this with all sincerity too, is one of the dumbest people alive that I've ever seen. And I've seen some dumb people in my life, So trying to think like that, maybe that's why I can't spot the end game. Maybe it's very obvious. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like a Dumb and Dumber skit. Like if you get on that level, maybe you can understand it. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know either. But I think I'll hit some super chats.
No.
You sticking around? Or you got to go.
I'll park for a minute and then I'm making something right this second. So.
All right, cool. All right. Well, Liz Deal, member for 7 months. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And Sherry Worthen, thanks for gifting 10 Megan Fox memberships. That's awesome. I love that you guys can give each other the gift of membership to the channel. It's awesome. Green Veggie Beast, thanks for the 5. Somebody's going to jail. I hope so. What is this? Look at this.
Woo, baby. Look at that.
I like how the hood comes up out of nowhere.
I like it. He puts up he's like, yeah, baby. I like his thumbs up and everything too.
I love it.
God, look at all these. Look, there's a million of them now. I actually like this one. I need some of these keychains.
Oh, is that turtle hungry turtles?
Yeah. Isn't that awesome? The keychain ones are cool. Look at some of these.
I want one of those keychains for sure.
I do too. Anyway, I'm gonna derail you the whole time.
It's all right. I don't care. The Kiwi Crypt Keeper, thanks to the New Zealand 10. Oh boy, just finished watching What the Hales Explosion. These 12 days are turning out to be more fun than I ever expected.
No, it's amazing.
What else is left? There's so much more left.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, so everything people see here, like again, everything happens in its own time. But if people saw the entirety, like even we don't see the entire board. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with ligations that we have no idea about. Whatever Hale's doing on his thing, we don't know. But man, the side of the board, just what we see, that we're like, yeah, it's not time to talk about that yet. My God, the moles and everything. My God, it's amazing. Oh, wait till it all comes out of the wash. When you find out some of the people who are turning on each other, it will be the most amusing thing you've ever heard.
Yep, it's amazing. And we wish we could drop it all on you at once, but you got to be careful.
Yep.
James, member for 9 months. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you too, James. And I hope everybody out there is having a cozy and lovely Christmas holiday. And Max Lab, thanks for the 2. The bankruptcy case just got crazy. Flea is getting cuffs. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It seems to me, though, that you probably don't want to commit fraud on a federal bankruptcy court.
For real.
And if she's claiming that she's a creditor and she's not really a creditor, which I don't know how she could be after raising all that money in Lynette's name, even if she used some of it for something she didn't plan on. I don't know how she can call that being a creditor, like honest to God.
No, I mean, honestly, there is no legit credit. Again, I wonder if they were going to try to call some of the money. The only thing I can think of is that Ohio. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure there will be some. They'll come up with some excuse that they think is reasonable. Remember, these are the same people that thought it was reasonable to take $6,000 for 4 lawyers and turn it into a bankruptcy case in the first place. So
True. Yeah. And I mean, you don't want to screw around in federal court. I mean, that's the other thing. Federal bankruptcy court, especially from what I understand from Big Tiff Dog, who's our bankruptcy expert, who's been helping us in the Laura Owens case, understanding that bankruptcy. She says bankruptcy courts do not play. You will go to jail. If you commit fraud on a federal bankruptcy court, it's not even a question. There will be criminal charges. So it's very possible that she's walking herself into that, but I'm waiting to see what's her end game? Like, why is she there? And I guess we'll find out soon enough. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. Well, funeral plans for my bio dad. Crazy is crazy. I'm sorry that you're going through that at this time of year. That stinks. And I hope that, much peace to your family, and may his memory always be a blessing. Sandra Marinick, thanks for the Aussie 5. Merry Christmas Eve from Down Under. Have a great one, Mug. Yes, I always forget they're in the future. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Yes, that makes sense. And Airy Godmother, thanks for the 10. Your autographed hamster will be up for auction again on the Whatnot Christmas auction. Yeah, so did you know this, Tug?
Yeah, I heard about that.
The hamster sold again for, I don't know, it was like some over $100 or something, and then it was donated back again. So it's going to be resold for a third time. This will be time. So next week it goes up for another shot at it. So it just keeps on going. So you guys are making that happen. I appreciate that. That's a lot of fun for Jeremy and George. And I like that, we're able to do these fun things to help them recoup some of their losses, pay off some of those bills, some of those legal fees, which, by the way, Jeremy is up to almost $470,000 now in legal fees. Can you imagine that, Doug?
Insane, man. And I mean, when you look at some of this stuff too, we're finally getting a couple of decisions here and there rolling in. But honestly, that again, though, that was part of their strategy. The reason that they want to delay everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make him bleed dry, And
meanwhile, yell polymop at the same time. Isn't that weird? Like they claim, oh, well, he's the one that's prolonging and doing all of this, while they literally add extra steps every chance they get.
They do. They absolutely do.
Oh, hey, I got to jump off here, though. I'm out.
Okay.
I'll see ya.
All right. Good night. All right. Let's see. Denise, thanks for the Canadian 10. Hi, Megan. Merry Christmas to Tug also. Here's a little something for breadsticks. Tug, give Megan her leggings now. LOL. Yeah, he's probably not gonna. MQ's gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Well, thank you so much for those 5 memberships. And I hope, welcome to the Fox Den, all 5 of you. I hope that you can say thank you to MQ's. And I hope you enjoy those memberships. Once you're in, you can't get out. Alan, thanks for the £5. Merry Christmas, Megan and Tug. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Alan. The Kiwi Crypt Keeper became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it. Maestro, thanks for the Canadian 2. Megan, Tug, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you as well. Keith Peavyhouse, thanks for the 10. I've been telling Tug that I'm boycotting his super chats until you get your leg warmers. Unfortunately, I can only get his attention by using super chats. I love it. That's funny. It's really funny. Miss Erica, member for 19 months. Thanks for being a member, by the way. Merry Christmas, Megan, Tug, and Chat. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and you too. You too. Mama Cat gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. It is a membership palooza. Oh, speaking of that, thank you, though, by the way, for those 5 memberships. Speaking of that, we need to call the creator of the week. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Hey, let's do that. Get your final votes in. It's time. As soon as this little ditty plays, we're going to call...
A twinkle of joy, a bright repartee, a moment of laughter to set spirits free, who earned our cheer in their own grand way. Chat, vote now, choose our creator of the day.
It looks like Miyagi is our winner this week. Miyagi, congratulations. You finally won your own Lalsy. The Christmas album is a scream, and we love it. Thank you so much for doing it. And here, enjoy your Lal. I'll be sending you your badge that you can display on your social media this week. Congratulations, Miyagi. That really was very funny. I enjoyed it a lot. Mama Cat gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 5 of you. Once you're in, you can't get out. Sister Sal, 72, member for 5 months. Megan and Tug, Venmo, catch you on replay. Good night. All right, checking the Venmo again. Let me make sure. Let's see. Venmo. All right. So I think oh yeah, that's right. Sister Sal, thanks for the 20. Says for whatever your heart desires. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And it will be going to Mr. Fox's Christmas. So he's going to be really surprised. It's going to be fun. And just a main gal member for 12 months. Time sure flies. I know it does, doesn't it? Especially when you're having fun with everyone here at the show, in the chat. It's always a good time. Greg of Scotland, thanks for the 5 premium breadsticks for Mr. Fox for Christmas. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I like your avatar too. That was cute. William Allen, thanks for the 5. 3 apples tall, just like a Smurf. That's funny. Kathy Widner, thanks for the 2. I think I'll pay the property taxes. Creditor. Oh, right. Now, wait a minute, though. Didn't she say she paid the property taxes with the money that they collected? She never said she used her own money for that, did she? I believe she had a different story for that. That would be interesting if she paid the property taxes. That's bizarre. All right, maybe. Carl, thanks for being a member for 5 months. Appreciate you. And Pickled Tink, thanks for the 5. I'm listening while eating dinner. Plus, it's my birthday. Damn, I'm getting old. Well, but if it's your birthday, you get a birthday song.
Happy birthday from both of us to you. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We love to have you here. Happy birthday. Here's to another year.
Happy birthday, Pickled Tink. We sure like having you around. Love your name, by the way. It always makes me laugh. And Tracy Wilden gifted 5 more Megan Fox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 5 of you. It's a lot of fun in here. I think you're going to like it. And if you don't, well, make sure you send me a really hilarious rage-quitting email that I can laugh at. Lynn, thanks for the 10. Have a very Merry Christmas. Well, you too. And Grieg of Scotland, again, member for 2 months. Flea got involved in this by saying she's owed money because she gave money for lawyer and camper. Fleesa played herself. If she is saying that any of the money she raised was actually hers, that's going to be insane. Mama Cat, member for 10 months. Merry Christmas to the 2 funniest people on YouTube. Love listening to you. Well, I appreciate that. What a nice compliment. And Jack's mom, 8. Thanks for the 10. Doesn't it negate Fleeca's debt to Lynette if Lynette says she owes Fleeca money? Could Lynette say she doesn't owe her to get Fleeca into trouble for fibbing in court? Merry Christmas. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know anything about bankruptcy court. I'm learning this as we go along with you, and we're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out. Teresa, Minnesota, thanks to the 10. I should be doing laundry, but listening to this amazing chaos. You can't do both at the same time? Come on now. You can fold shirts while you listen. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 5. If Tug sent a snake instead of leg warmers, call me. I'm not afraid. LOL. I think I would prefer the snake over the tarantula. That little snake of his is awfully cute. I mean, come on. It's pretty cute. Rio Baby, member for a month. I went back in last night and I bought Dean with the Impala and the weapons in the trunk. What? I bought Dean with the... Oh, right. The show. Yes. Supernatural. That's funny. MQs, thanks for the 2. When do we get to the Rekieta part? Yes, we got there. Jada, thanks for the 50. It just ain't Christmas without breadsticks. That's right. Thank you for the huge 50, Jada. I appreciate that. Angela Quinn, member for 10 months. OMG. That is my favorite show Supernatural. Yeah. Happy 10 months, Megan. Well, thank you for being here for that long. And Something to Bark About sent a huge $100. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Megan and family. Me and my chihuahuas wish you the best. Thanks for shouting about my channel. Hit 198. Woohoo. Well, fantastic. Look at your little chihuahuas. They're hilarious and totally cute. And I really appreciate that. What a generous gift. Merry Christmas. And T's T, thanks for the huge 50. Merry Christmas. Check your Venmo. I know, $200. Unbelievable. T's T, thank you so much. Your generosity is amazing. Craig Bucalo gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 10 of you. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it. And Mary Beth, member for a month. Merry Christmas, Megan, Tug, and both of your families. God bless you both for all you do to get this story out. Love always. Well, I appreciate that, Mary Beth. Love to you too. Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Love your icon. The picture is beautiful. Dawn Hazlitt gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den. I hope you enjoy it here. And if you don't, well, make sure you send me a Rage Quitty email that we can all chuckle at. Rosalind Duke gifted 20 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 20 of you. Make sure you tell Rosalind and all the gifters out there, thank you for your new gifts today. And John Stuber, thanks for the 2. SCOTUS Fleecily Esquire has all judicial power. I love that nickname. SCOTUS Fleecily Esquire. Angel the Aussie, member for 24 months. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, you filthy animals. Shift your brains too. Thanks to the 10. I am 4'9", was 5'3". Even my 12-year-old grandson is taller than me. I don't realize how short I am until I see a reflection of my husband and myself in a store glass. He is 6 foot. It's quite humorous. That's funny. And Brina's mom, thanks for the $5 super sticker. And what a cute puppy. Aw. And maybe not gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 10 of you. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it. Sometimes we put bitches in jail. That's always fun. Teresa, Minnesota, thanks to the 10. Violent Night is an amazing Christmas movie. It's as if Die Hard and Home Alone had a baby. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that out because my girls like scary stuff. So maybe I should look into that. Spirit Walker gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den, whoever the lucky person is that got that one. And Pickled Tink, thanks for the 5. I was damn near grown before I could watch all of The Wizard of Oz. You know what? That movie scared me when I was little too. By the way, there are 1,976 of you here right now. 1976. That's a good year. That was the year I was born, 1976. God bless every one of you. I just happened to notice that. It's funny. MQs, thanks for the 2. Still no rackets. Stop complaining. Allie LS, thanks for the £5. We all know Muppet Christmas Carol is the best Christmas film. You know, I don't think I've ever watched that all the way through. I need to. MQs, thanks for the 20. Still no rackets. SF, thanks to the 5. I posted a link to a cute video in locals for you under the screen name Pebbles. This may have posted already. If so, have an extra 5. Merry Christmas. Aw, Merry Christmas to you too. Night 1A, thanks for the 2. Basis is the plural of bases. It's Brucey Poo. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Was that a plural usage? I didn't notice if it was. I'm going back to look because now I have to know. I'm a grammar nerd and I have to know. Bases. Hold on. Let me control F it. Oh my God, you're right. It is a plural usage. Oh yeah, that was definitely not vomit. Nope. Good catch. Oh my gosh, that was great. Star Asher, great job. Thank you. Member for 3 months. I appreciate you. And D Green, thanks for the 2. That was awesome. Oh, I think you're talking about Fairy's harp. SF, thanks for the 10. Tip to give Fairy for the concert. I will definitely give that to her. We're going shopping tomorrow, so I'll make sure she gets it. Lois from the Berg, thanks to the 10 for a lovely version of Carol of the Bells. Well, now I'm going to have to give her 20. And Bonnie Heron, member for 5 months. Tip for Fairy. Yes, she deserves tips. Bradley the Sloth, thanks for the 20. For Fairy, beautiful music. Oh, wow. She's raking it in. That's 40 now. Palmer's Archer Homestead, thanks for the 10. When Mr. P heard her last year, it brought him to tears. This year, it brought me to tears because he's not here. Bittersweet, but beautiful. He loved your laugh, Megan. What? Mr. P is gone? I didn't know that. Did I know this? I feel like I did not know this. Uh-oh, now I'm getting choked up. I'm so sorry. Aw. I didn't know, and I'm really sorry. The Kiwi Crypt Keeper, thanks for the 5. Does the fact that she has YouTube channels make her a public figure? No, but the running for office probably did. And Linda Early, thanks for the 40. For Fairy's exceptional harp talent. Oh my goodness, we're up to $80 now. Night Owl 5479, member for 7 months, played the clarinet and was in marching band 30 years ago. Oh, that's awesome. Proud Anti-Hales 2016, thanks for the 2 8-legged freaks and jumbo spiders. Cat, thanks for the 2 beautiful harp music. Yeah, it is good. And Rogue Mama, thanks for the 5. LL said it's prescribed meds, so it's okay. Also, if we take meds and drive, we are driving under the influence. Yes. SF, thanks for the 5. My sister-in-law got busted for being impaired over cold medication. They will nail your ass over it. That's absolutely correct. Like, you can't take NyQuil and drive. You can't take it, even if you cannot take like cold medicine with codeine or anything that impairs you, or you can get nailed for that. Jason, thanks for the 5. Wow, listening in real time. #replay crew. Good night, Hangry. You want to say Merry Christmas and good night?
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Head to bed.
Also, I hear you basically rapping about how many donations there are.
Oh, stop. Go to bed. Just say thank you.
Tell the chat that I said thank you for all the gifts and stuff.
He says thank you for all the gifts and stuff. Wheezy Wheels, thanks for the 5. I've given up driving because of the meds I'm on. There is no excuse. That's right. Monica Kellett, thanks for the 2. I need your email. Okay. Here is my email. Where is my email? Here it is. There you go. There's my email. meganfox.writer@protonmail.com. And Buck Naked, member for 8 months. Those leggings are now turtleneck dresses for Doug's large snakes. Number 1 Cat Whisperer, thanks for the 2. IMO, Felisa is going to use the property tax in bankruptcy. We'll see. Kevin Phelps, thanks for the 10. I still think Lynette and Crook need to be in padded cells. I agree. Debbie Baker, member for 3 months. Lisa said the super sticker that were sent didn't have LP's name on them, were hers. Oh yeah, she's made a lot of claims. The Lonely Kakapo, thanks to the New Zealand 10, Lynette and Crook are just the twits from the Ronald Dahl story in real life. Oh my God, that story. My sisters and I laughed uproariously about that story when we were kids. It is still one of our favorites to this day. The illustrations alone, it's so true. Oh my God, they are like the twits. What a throwback. What a good memory. Thank you for that. Green Veggie Beast, thanks for the 5. I'm alone. I'm something. I'm unsupervised. I'm undressed. I'm unsupervised. Options are interesting. Oh no. Queen Bee, member for 6 months, wanted to tell you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll be listening to you if you're on anyway. Big hugs to your family. Well, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'll be on Christmas, but we'll see. If it depends on what's going on around here. If we're all finished and wrapped up with family stuff, then I might be. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, let's see. Where are we now? We got to go to Super Tips, my favorite part of the show. Super Tips are so fun. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have to move this over. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong screen. All right, here we go.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and at Gator Gate, a process server had left some blue tape.
The fleas streamed all night, shaking and scared, in hopes that blue tape would not find them there.
The Bone Man was preaching and stopped to pray that the blue tape nightmare would stay far away.
Super duper Davy sat on his big old butt, hoping tape would not get him if he kept his door shut.
I've been entertained, can't lie about that. Merry Christmas to the hosts and the raiders and chat.
I love it. Thanks, TTG. That was so good. And Evita, thanks for the 6.
It's Evita's birthday. At least it is in the Netherlands.
Megan, put up that song already, will you?
Well, Evita, happy birthday. Here it comes.
Happy birthday from both of us to you. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We love to have you here. Happy birthday. Here's to another year.
Happy birthday, Evita. I hope it's a great one. SF, thanks for the 5.
How pathetic is Vomit? I crashed and burned in a spectacular fashion, and Megan Fox is still my friend. Unlike Vomit. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. That is a very good point. That's how you know it's not a me problem. It's a him problem, because as my friend, you can do a lot of crazy shit and I'll still be your friend. So you got to know that whatever Vomit did was really bad. That was a good one. Brazil's Realm, thanks for the 5. Don't forget to listen to my new Christmas single titled All I Want for Christmas Is My Leg Warmers. I did hear it and it's really funny. It's good. I liked it. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5.
Tug is correct. If these clowns get the eye of a certain farms, a certain casino, or a certain daddy Jim, they will reap a whirlwind of chaos that will hit everybody in this case.
From your mouth to Hod's ear. And SF, thanks for the 5.
Not me with the popcorn and Coke waiting for myself to wreck these idiots.
Oh my goodness, that was so funny. All right, let me get to the Cash App and the Venmo, because there are some of those. Let me see. All right. I just want to say another thank you to Tease T for the $200 and to Esther for the 100. Unbelievable. You guys are so kind and so generous. All of you. I appreciate all of you who are either just listeners or who donate to the show. I love you all. Teresa, thank you for the 10. Says Merry Christmas. Thanks for being you on Cash App. Well, thanks for being you, Teresa, because I love you. And Kristen, thanks for the 20. Says thanks for keeping me company. Well, I love keeping you guys company. I really do. And Lisa sent 10. Said for loved it. Thanks, Fairy. Merry Christmas, Megan. Okay, well, that's $90 I owe her now. Oh my goodness. And Debbie sent another 20 for Fairy for your 16-year-old daughter. It was beautiful. Holy cow, she's gonna flip when I tell her that she made over $100 tonight. And that's really awesome because she's going Christmas shopping with me tomorrow, and she is gonna love that. I should call her in here and tell her. I want to tell her. Let me see if she answers her phone. She never answers her phone. I'll try calling her instead of texting her. Let's see if she'll answer, because I should tell her. No, she's got her phone turned off. She might be sleeping. Let's see. Let me see. All right. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting to see if she answers her texts, what shall we do? I have not heard from Nick, which means he's probably not streaming tonight. He's going to probably do it tomorrow. He said he would let me know if he was going to go tonight, so he's probably not going to. Let me check his channel real quick. Hold, please. Let's see if he has something set up. No, he does not. So I'm assuming he's going to go live tomorrow. But keep an eye on his channel. Make sure you subscribe just in case, because sometimes he does really late night streams. Like he'll sometimes not start till midnight or later. Sometimes he doesn't start till 1 a.m. Central Time. No, Eastern Time. No, he would be on Eastern time. He's in Eastern time right now. So he might not start until later. So, but currently right now, he does not have anything set up. He told me today or tomorrow. So we'll see. Let me see if anybody else is streaming. I don't see anybody. So well, let's see. Is MG streaming? I bet MG's on. It's 11 o'clock, right? Let's see. Oh my God. YouTube has moved everything and now I can't. How do I find how to even, I don't even know how to redirect anymore. This is terrible. Oh, there it is. Okay. They've moved everything. This is so stupid. Oh, Lauren Knighty is live. What is she talking about? She's talking about Justin Baldoni. Let's see if MG Law is going live. He is going to be live, but he's not live yet. So it looks like I'm sending you over to Lauren. Go and tell, or you could go to Runkle of the Bailey. They're doing a Monday Night Law. But I'll send you to Lauren. Go tell Lauren that I said hello and I love her. She's a lot of fun. Lauren is awesome. So go support Lauren. And I'll see you guys later. And I will play you out with a song. How about that? Shall we do that? Let's play a song. And I know exactly the one I'm going to go for. Oh, yeah. All I want for Christmas are my damn leg warmers. Where is it? Leg warmers, leg warmers, leg warmers. Ah, there it is. Good night, everybody.
I want for Christmas is my two-leg warmers. My two-leg warmers. My two-leg warmers. My two-leg warmers. All I want for Christmas is my two-leg warmers. So I could dance the night away. It seems so long since I was warm. New York winter is so very bitter. My OG, how happy I'd be to get my gifts from the knitters. All I want for Christmas is my mugs and coffee. My mugs and coffee. Why do you have my mugs and coffee? Gee, if I could only have my mugs and coffee, then I could be cozy and free. You might think I have left it alone. That would be a big miscalculation. I've made a list. I'm checking it twice. I know you have quite an accumulation. Are you wearing them? What's the deal?